now. Let's hear your biggest amount of hype, biggest amount of cheer. Here we go. It's DKC3, 103% with Void. Good luck. Have fun.
Rolling in.
Rolling in.
What's up, everyone? This is going to be DKC3, 103%. First showing of this category at AGDQ, and I hope you guys enjoy. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Supreme.
Claude.
Glenn.
And Sky Bill's on the mic. What's the file name?
Is Honk.
Yes, I believe the goose has taken over. It's going to be Honk.
Shout out to Bep, though. He was close, very close.
Honk is a good file name, though.
He was
Big
close,
fan of honking.
Yeah. All right. So, ready to go?
Are you guys ready to roll unfathomably deep today? Yeah?
That's what I like to hear.
I think we're good.
All right.
We're good.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, this is DKC3 103. Right off the bat, we're actually going to get our first trick, which is going to be Wrinkly Skip. What he has to do here is he has to save the game, and he's going to try to leave at the exact same time he saves the game. He didn't get it, but it's not like a huge deal. And the reason you have to save the game in this category is because if you don't, you're going to soft lock at the very end of the run when you try and get into the final credit sequence.
Yeah, the trick just saves like 4 seconds. It skips that little like showing you the progress screen.
But yeah, this is 103. Objective is just to get everything, all bonus coins, all banana birds, all DK coins, pretty much everything you can imagine, and get the final ending at the end of the game.
So we're gonna have the first bonus coming up pretty soon here. You gotta throw Kitty at this crack thing to break into it.
And by the way, it's the only time that tech is ever used in the entire run, so I hope you enjoyed it.
So we have the first bonus here, which is collect the stars. You gotta grab all the stars as fast as you can. Actually, these bonuses are really hard to optimize, especially when you use Dixie. She has a smaller hitbox than Kitty, so most of those bonuses will be done with Kitty.
And that's our first DK coin. So the gimmick for DK coins in this game is that every DK coin is guarded by an enemy called a coin, and you must defeat the coin with the steel keg. Unlike in DKC2, where the DK coins are kind of like scattered about everywhere, it's just, that's the only way you can get the DK coins in this game. It kind of hurts the variety a bit, but some of the puzzles are interesting.
So here we're seeing the first green banana bonus in this game, and these bonuses are particularly infamous in this run for being RNG based. So the time you get on them is dependent on your luck, but also on your reaction time.
Yeah, I'll go into a bit more detail about the green banana bonuses in a future one. There's LA's crate, by the way. We're going to skip LA, though, because she's slow.
Yeah, there's a lot of green banana bonuses in well, too, so we can talk more about it there.
Yeah, green banana bonuses are pretty much the biggest instance of RNG in this run.
All right. Next up is doorstop dash. Behind this level is you got to pull these levers to open the doors. And it's a lot trickier than it looks because the less time you spend on the levers, just the faster you can go, because you just want to open it the bare minimum amount in order to squeeze under it.
Yeah.
This level is particularly difficult, actually, even though it's the second level in the game, because getting past some of the buzzes in the stage can be quite tricky.
And the doors, too.
Yeah.
So here's another star bonus that we do with Dixie, so it's another one that's really difficult to optimize.
And again, you just want to open the door for the least amount of time as possible. 22 is pretty good.
Pretty good.
22 is what you want to see. So there's actually 4 kinds of bonuses in this game. There's the stars and the bananas that we saw. There's also find the token, which is just to reach the end. That'll be the second bonus in this stage. And there's bash the baddies, where you have to kill all the enemies to make the coin appear.
Don't think I didn't see that you hit the halfway parallel there, dude. You didn't skip it.
Does that cause lag?
I don't think it does.
No, I got it.
Maybe like 1 frame.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. So like Glenn says, it's first collect the coin bonus, but it's pretty trivial. It's just going to glide over the buzzes, and that's it. A lot of the bonuses early on are pretty straightforward for the most part, but towards the end it can be kind of difficult.
Yeah. We're seeing Void pick up a bear coin there. Unlike in DKC2, the bear coins are actually required to get 103% in this game. They're required to buy 2 items that we need later to get banana birds, which cost a total of 55, but using a bit of abuse, we can do it with a little bit less than 55.
Yeah, the bear
Explain that
coin,
more later, but
bear coin rat was recently renovated like within the past 2 years to get all the bear coins by the end of World 5. Previously, it was just collected by the end of World 8. And we'll explain a bit more about that when we get there.
Truly the greatest RPG on the SNES. Currency, side quests,
It's got everything you want.
deep lore.
Airship.
Yeah, and it's got
the
this
first
mini
banana
game,
bird
which is
cave
also
here.
good. So he's going to be doing this Simon Says Cove here. The pattern is random for every single cove, so he's going to have to just memorize what's shown on screen. It gets a bit more complex later on in the run, and if he completes it, gets a banana bird. And like the true objective actually of this category is just to get all 15 banana birds in order to get the true ending, but it's just in the process of getting all the banana birds, you end up getting everything else in the game.
so here, title trouble here. This is the first level where you kind of move a lot between water and land. And the trick in this level, you want to be in the water as little as possible because you're really, really slow in the water. Especially in this level because there's actually a current that's pushing to the left, so you're even slower here than you normally would be.
This is the first appearance of On Guard in this game. On Guard's really, really OP in this game. We'll talk a bit more about him later,
He
but
puts in a lot of work.
yeah.
He bulked up from DKC2.
Basically, as long as he's lunging, if you touch anything, it dies.
Yeah.
Even if it touches his tail or something. It doesn't make any sense.
So use On Guard just for that bonus, and you're already back to the Kongs.
So as I said, he's gliding over the water here, avoiding going into it at all costs.
Getting 2 bear coins. You just get those bear coins as a result of natural movement. You don't really have to go out of your way for that. And here you're supposed to use Kitty's water skip ability in order to enter this bonus, but you can just glide over with Dixie and it's faster. Well, this bonus is really hard, by the way. You have to hold right and Y, and you just beat it automatically. Nice job, Void.
Thanks.
Well done.
Proud of you. So optimally, you'd be doing this stage with only 1 Kong because there's a mechanic in this game where every time you enter a barrel, you only want to do it with 1 Kong optimally because you have to wait for the second Kong to enter the barrel as well. But for marathon safety, it has 2 Kongs just in case he takes damage.
So here's Skidda's Row. This is the first snow level where we have ice physics.
All right, so what Void did there was what I call a just defend. I'm so glad that term took off, by the way. But what you do is you press back as soon as you roll into a crimp, which is the name of that enemy he just killed, and allows you to just roll through him through the front and get a bit of a speed boost. And you want to do it there in order to get a bear coin.
It's actually pretty easy there because the ice physics push you along.
Yeah, you keep your forward momentum. So
Yeah.
we're seeing at least one more of that later in the run.
Yeah, the ones later on in the run are a bit trickier.
Yeah. So another DK coin there. Again, for the first few DK coins, they just put the steel keg right next to the coin, but later on he's going to have to go out of his way to get a steel keg, and some of the gimmicks get a bit interesting. This level, or this bonus can be a bit scary. So if you just touch any enemy during any bonus, you just fail it automatically and you have to retry. Retrying some bonuses aren't too bad, but later on, you might not even be able to retry and you'll have to replay the entire level in order to do so. All right, coming up is the most famous level in World 1. This is Murky Mill. It contains a trick called Ellie Skip. Boyd's going to be doing a marathon safe route where he's going to beat the stage first in order to be able to start select out of the level. And what he's going to do is he's going to re-enter. He's going to go for the trick until he gets it, because the intended strategy for this level is just to play as Ellie the Elephant. And Ellie the Elephant's really slow because she's afraid of mice, and she has to pick up barrels and
And
all
also
that.
this trick is hype, so.
Yeah. All right. This is probably the hardest trick in the run, actually,
Yeah.
despite
Yeah.
being in World 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it involves 2 precise jumps, and you have to release down in a 2-frame window.
Very
There we
nice.
go,
Very
nice.
good. Yeah, you notice him pressing up right against the wall and kind of spinning right as he gets to the top, and that's all just to prep for the proper spacing and timing of the jumps.
And the momentum you need.
So the idea behind this level is that you're supposed to be playing as Ellie, and she's afraid of the sneaks, which are the names of the
rats.
mice. But she can't see them unless it's lit, so she, most of the time it's in the dark, but she's scared and whatever. It doesn't matter because he just plays the Kongs and they're not afraid of anything. And here you're supposed to like use Ellie and her trunk to hit the buzzes, but just use the Kongs instead. It's a little bit slower.
That strat is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a lot tighter than it looks.
And as we pass through the level, you can just see like all the stuff that Ellie would have to like slow down for. Like there, she'd have to get a barrel and then take out that sneak and
take this barrel all the way over underneath these guys.
Yeah,
including waiting for them to jump up.
Yup.
And there she's supposed to use her suction ability to grab the steel keg to take out the buzzes, but you can just jump over them if you're a Kong.
Even if you are Ellie, it's faster to not do that.
Oh yeah, you just deboost the buzzes, but...
I remember the start.
Oh yeah. Nice. All right, this is our first boss of the game, is Belcha. So just the same as an 8%, you're just gonna feed him 2 knickknacks and I'll take him out. There is a glitch in the North American version where his teeth will fly out and the game just won't let you beat him anymore, but he didn't get it. So
Didn't
that's
get it,
good.
yeah.
I think it's frame perfect.
Yeah.
It's like right as the barrel touches the ground again.
If he had gotten that, he would have had to jump in the pit and try again, so it's good. Yeah, pretty good, roll 1.
Yeah, very good.
Do we have time for a few donations? We have so much.
We got a quick
one-
one, and then
quick
after this next level, we'll be good.
Okay. So let's pick a quick one then. Jade78 donates $500. That's pretty sweet.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Who says, been looking forward to this, Void? Beat the world record. It's a bit of a tall order there for
Bit,
Jade Bastard.
bit tight.
Thanks,
All right,
Jade.
first zip in the run here. What he's gonna do is he's gonna throw Dixie and have Kitty bounce on the sneak, and that'll allow Kitty to move independently from Dixie.
Very nice.
From there, if you scroll the screen far enough so that it pushes Dixie into the wall, because Dixie can't leave the screen while she's in the air. If she gets pushed in the wall, she moves straight up until she's no longer in the wall. And then you get moved up to her.
Yeah, zip, that particular zip was found somewhat recently. There's a more famous zip coming up in the next world. I guess we can talk a bit more about how team interruption zips work there, but yeah.
So I think we're good for a few donations now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Level's
go
pretty
now.
straightforward now.
All right, sounds good. We have a $103 donation from Antilles58. Much love there.
Yeah.
Shout outs to my
Shout out
man.
to Antilles.
Antilles says, Void, about dang time this run makes it into GDQ.
Agreed.
I didn't actually bother to look up where the bear skips are, so I just decided to give you $10 per bear-ish. Shoutouts to your amazing couch with AKA crew. Looking forward to a Void nice run.
Thank you.
Thank you, Antilles.
Harry jumps over the sneak, just makes this throw a little more consistent. Sometimes it's
Yeah, you just slide off.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's really
It's
It's
weird.
really weird how that works.
All right, so the way the green banana bonuses work, it's actually pretty interesting. So there's in this bonus in particular, there's 4 different spawns, but there's like going to be a set number of bananas that can be in each spawn. So what he's going to try and do is like try and keep track of like how many bananas appear in each spawn, then try and predict like maybe the last few based on the information he's gained so far. And he'll be trying to do that for pretty much every green banana bonus in the run in order to just try and be as fast as possible.
And of course, like the better you get at those green banana bonuses, it like reflects on your time.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so this Riverside Race is the speed run level of the speed run. There's even a timer in the bottom right. The goal here is going to be to beat Brash, the Bears PB of 1:15, which he'll definitely be doing. If he's really good, he'll be getting maybe like a 1 flat time, maybe a 1:01 time. And yeah, it's
probably not anymore.
I still believe. Yeah, it's another green banana bonus. There are 3 in each spawn here. This is definitely one where keeping track of what spawn can influence your time quite a bit.
You want to get another one in, Sky?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
We have $50 from Baseman Hero, another awesome community member, that says, hey man, shoutouts to donkey
man.
runners across the world. I'm happy I've gotten to meet so many great people because of this game. And Void, can you believe it's almost Illyria Gashiri? Dang you,
I don't
Basement
like a
Hero.
stride,
That was
by the
close.
way.
I tried.
You tried, yeah. Thank you.
It is
Good luck.
almost out like a stride.
Impossible game, and stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
All right, so the intended strat here is to get the invincibility barrel and bounce off the red buzzes, but he's just going to be doing a damage boost instead. I'll put Dixie in front for a damage boost coming up a little bit later, and also gives you 1 Kong to enter the bonus barrel.
Apparently, Anankos found a faster route there, but I just didn't bother learning it. Which shouts to Anankos, though. Very good DKC3 runner.
Yeah, I believe Sui also does that route.
Yeah.
Sui is it's kind of the DKC3 Japanese god. He was supposed to run this category here, but he couldn't make it, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, shouts to him. Post-Saba Pings.
102. Nice.
102 2019.
102 2019.
Good time and good category.
So this is Alagashrai.
Well, I call it squeals on wheels. Because there are squeals on wheels, and you gotta take them out. They're powering the doors, and each time you take out the squeals, you can go through the door pretty much. And some doors are more heavily guarded than others. Also, here's gonna be being the stage first. I guess you saw this in Murky Mill, but this is the first time it's actually done in like a actual RTA run. He's going to beat the stage first, and he's going to play through about the first half of the level. And then when he's collected everything he needs, he's going to start select out because there's really nothing in the second half of the level to get. So it's just faster to do it like this.
So is there a difference between squeals and sneaks
Oh no, I mean there's just sneaks, but the level's called squeals on wheels.
Okay.
The lore, right?
They're called sneaks, but they didn't call the level sneaks on wheels.
Yeah, squeals on wheels flows better.
So Sky, I have a question. This is a hotly debated topic. Kiddy Kong or Donkey Kong? Who's the better of the two?
Ooh, that's really tough. I may have to go with Kiddy Kong here.
Okay, you made the right
You're
choice.
correct.
You made the right
I have
choice.
a question back for y'all. It has been brought to my attention. What kind of sound does a Kremlin make? Apparently, there are people in chat who feel like the Kremlin sound like honks. I don't know if this has to do with the
No,
file name
it's
or
very clearly Og.
is
Like Mike, Lou, and Og, the old cartoon.
Oh, well, I can't unhear these honks now,
That-
thanks to chat.
Maybe the recoils honk.
The recoils might honk. There's a few different ones, but Og is the main one.
Og? Is that
Og.
a consensus on the couch here?
I learned everything I know about honking from the documentary Chen Goes Fishing on YouTube. Highly recommend you check that out. Also, this was another green banana bonuses. I believe the green bananas are favored on the right here. There's 8 on the right and 7 on the
Yeah,
left.
that's correct.
Yeah. Not too bad, yeah.
11 is okay.
Yeah, the hitboxes of the wheels can be like pretty wonky, so
I definitely just
didn't fail it. So
flipped
that's
off
good.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you think you're gonna land and you don't, and you gotta do the backtrack of shame.
So just be getting the DK coin here and start selecting out. We'll never see what the second half of the level looks like because there's no need.
And we'll be doing that same thing in the remaining 2 levels in this world.
Yep.
Although in the last one only saves a couple seconds, but
Here's actually going to be doing a bonus before beating the level. He's going to go do the bonus, then come back up and beat the stage. He's going to be damage boosting through these red buzzes here in order to access the bonus and hopefully grab a bear coin there.
worth noting here is he switched to Dixie to sack Dixie so that he can play this level as Kitty. Because there's a mechanic where when Dixie jumps up and like lands on a platform at the height peak of her jump, she like stumbles a bit and can't act for a few frames. But Kitty doesn't have that, so since this is a vertical level and we're gonna jump up it a lot, it's much faster to use Kitty in it than Dixie.
It's interesting how it turns out that like Kitty is larger than Dixie, but he's more nimble. He feels more nimble.
Yeah.
So re-entering this level, I'm gonna grab this safety Kong because I'm gonna try to dodge a bee later on, and if I only have one Kong, it can be pretty monk-ass.
You can die.
It's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, there's not too much threat of dying in this run as a whole. It's very easy to take unintentional damage, but there's still a threat of like stuff like failed bonuses and all that, which can cost a lot of
Making
time.
the first cycles of these jumping spiders wouldn't be possible with Dixie.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be playing as Squawks for a brief bit for this
Got it.
during the bonus. Yeah, that's a tight squeeze. That's why you wanted 2 Kongs, yeah.
Yep.
The bee hitboxes look really weird. They actually don't have a hitbox in their head, only in their body. And same for Squawks, his hitbox is not on his head.
So it's very abusable, especially in later levels where you are primarily Squawks or Quawks.
Yeah, Quawks is the purple parrot we'll be seeing later on.
In 6-1, you'll see it a lot.
That bee right there has killed many runs. Many runs.
Yeah, because you have to react to the randomness of the green bananas, sometimes you can just accidentally do the wrong movement, ram into the red buzz,
Definitely
and
one
fail the
of
bonus.
the most miserable bonuses in the game.
Yeah, there's some good bonuses in this game, and some are just really tough.
Pretty tedious to play.
Yeah, tedious is a good word.
Do we have a donation up?
Sure.
There are so many rolling in. There's just so much love for you today, Void. We have $25 from Colathor the Barbarian, who said,
Yo, Coleslaw.
Yo, Void, rolling in.
Rolling in.
Yesterday, my son spoke his first word, and it was banana. So it
Yeah,
must be a
I saw that
sign-
tweet.
Cute.
It must be a sign that he rolls deep. Good luck on the run, Void.
Thank you.
I think Coleslawer's child can't do anything else but roll deep. I mean, that guy rolls deep all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so we just talked to our first bear of the run. His name is Brash. We talked about how he beat his world record in Riverside Race, the record he's had for 2 years, and he's just so upset that he creates a log, which acts as an entrance to the banana bird cave of this world. And now he's beating the stage so he can start select out of it, just like in the previous 2 levels. And he's going to be doing the second LA skip of the run. Glenn, you could probably talk about that, right?
Yeah. So after he does his banana bird first, he's going to. No.
Dang.
So we're going to be skipping Ellie again in this level. There's a fairly recent setup that was found last year by
The Gland
myself.
Man. Yep.
Yeah.
And it involves, we're going to get that DK barrel that's at the beginning of the level, and we're going to kind of sneak it under the B and then toss it in the water, and that'll allow us to stand on top of it and reach the height necessary to team throw up there.
Ooh,
didn't
I'm
wait long
surprised
enough.
that didn't work, yeah.
Yeah.
So a little subtlety with this is that you actually have to wait for the barrel to sink into the water enough that the Ellie barrel is off screen enough to despawn before you can throw, because you're not throwing over the barrel here.
Yeah, the way we used to do this was so miserable before. You'd have to go in that barrel you just went into and then like team
There you
throw
go.
on the by the way, very nice.
Very well done.
Yeah. You'd have to like team throw on the ledge, and it was like very inconsistent. And like that setup he just did like is very, very, very consistent.
As you called it, a game changer.
I say
Yeah.
it's like less than a second difference.
It's
right?
0.7 seconds slower, but I mean that trick used to be awful. Like you have to reset into like maybe
I was
like
saying, it's kinda
20
like
minutes
when
into
they
the run.
Slower than first try, but getting first try, the old one was very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Like kind of when they found the cannon list setup, it's like it loses time, but
It loses 4 seconds, but it makes it free.
Makes
so.
it
free.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're supposed to be playing this level as Ellie, but hey, we're the Kongs, and the Kongs can navigate this much better than Ellie can, just like in 1.5. And there he threw the tin can, but the coin wasn't loaded on the screen, so the steel keg just bounced off the wall, and then he loaded the coin, and it hit him on the recoil, and just got the DK coin like that. Pretty cool trick.
This bonus especially is why skipping Ellie is really important.
Well, this bonus is also why this game is so laggy. For
Yeah.
example.
Like the game doesn't expect you to have 2 Kongs here. You're supposed to have the elephant. So.
Ellie can't sink in the water, so the attendant strat is to bounce off of 2 beetles, which then allows you to fall far enough in.
Also, in this game, you have to start select when you come out of a bonus, unlike in 102, where you can just start select on the coin. This is the second boss of the run, Arik.
Another thing that has killed many, many, many runs.
Yeah.
It's exactly
This
the
guy's
same
a
as,
jerk.
exactly the same as an 8%, but sometimes he just has a mind of his own. That was very
That
nice
was
fight.
whoa.
well done.
Pretty clean.
Yeah,
Sub 22, nice.
nice, yeah.
We can stick another donation real quick.
All right, sounds good. We have $15 from Algernon, who says, "What's up, Void? DKC was my very first video game, and I've been waiting since 2012 to see this category finally get its time in the sun. Donations go to Sonic06, an extra $10 for one Psycho Cows, and as always, roll deep." And speaking of which as well, we're currently $33,387 out of $36,000 for Sonic the Hedgehog, so about 2,400. And remember, that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. So if you want to see somebody play a very exceptional Sonic game, exceptional in air quotes, please get those donations in.
A unique Sonic game.
A unique experience.
So we're entering Mechanos here, and this is where difficulty really, really ramps up.
Yeah, this level, Fireball Frenzy, is like the first real level of the run, in any percent at least, but like...
World 2 is still pretty hard in this category.
Yeah, the early game in 103 is really hard. Like, it's being slept on, but like, I was talking with Claude yesterday, and he was like, yeah, the hardest worlds in this game, or in this run, are like worlds 1, 2, and 8.
Yeah, pretty much. And 8 being the last
Yeah.
world, of course.
Like when I'm doing attempts at home, like when I reach World 3, this is like, okay, this is a comfort zone. This is where I can like turn the autopilot on, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a good climb, by the way. The ropes in the North American version work a bit differently than the ropes in the Japanese version. You kind of like go over them more often, but
In this bonus, we're going to see the spider, whose name is Shoes.
Choose the spider.
use the
That's
spider.
his name. I won't hear otherwise.
Yeah, and ideally he's going to try and take out all the buzzes here without slowing down. That was, yeah, pretty good 13.
Pretty good,
Yeah,
13.
what you want. And here's going to be doing a cool trick shot to try and take out a buzz while he's still the slider.
Yeah,
Oh, he missed an aim.
Ideally, you can take out the buzz and you get a little bit of a better line heading over to the platform here.
So Glenn, you seem very passionate about shoes. Is that your favorite DK animal buddy?
Oh, no, it's not actually.
Oh, can you enlighten me about your favorite animal buddy?
Well, it would be the frog from Donkey Kong Country 1 named Winky.
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 Okay.
Winky is a frog.
Winky is in fact a frog.
So this is going to be the first instance of, I guess, what I call the crying Dixie tech, where you team throw Dixie, and she's going to act as just a vehicle to pick up the green bananas automatically, while Kitty works to collect them on his own there. There's going to be a guaranteed 2 spawns there. I mean, every spawn, or every green banana...
I think there's 3 for Dixie, isn't there?
No, there's 2.
This bonus is really scary because the cheese balls have really wonky hitboxes.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to fail that.
Oh, Claude, by the way, trivia time. Do you know what these guys are named shooting the fireballs?
Yeah, carbines.
Yeah.
I learned the lore for commentary here.
Did a lot of research. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Carbine with a K. Deboost here, so we don't have to go like
All the way.
all the way to
Yeah.
the left. Yeah.
It's also done 8%. That ending can be a little bit scary. I think
Yeah.
slow down just to make sure you didn't die.
Yeah. I've always slowed down there. You can do it without slowing down, but every time I've tried to do it, I've died. So.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Passed by a bear's hut there. We'll be visiting him at the very end of the game, actually, when we have a few more items in our inventory.
Too hard to do without slowing down, but it's not really worth the risk.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this is our first true auto-scroller of the run, Demolition Drain Pipe. It's a little bit harder in 103, of course, because you'll be entering the bonuses, and also you have to get all the bear coins. The auto-scrollers are a great source of bear coins.
This one is 7.
I almost forgot. But yeah, this is basically going to be donation time, so you can go ahead, Sky.
All right, sounds good. We have $25 from SHM that says, best of luck to my main man, Void. Go catch those gnarly waves, bro, and keep on rolling deep to prevent cancer.
Thanks, man.
Quattropost donates $10 saying, rolling in. Good luck,
Rolling.
Void, on the 103 2020 run. Thank you very much.
So ideally, he wants to be jumping up the slopes and also jumping out of the pits there. It saves a few frames each time he does it. Nothing huge, but working to optimize the auto scrollers is kind of a donkey tradition.
Whenever you move down in the stage, you get a speed boost. So when you jump into the pits or off the rails, you get a little speed boost. Moving on the rails themselves is actually really slow.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just grab them and jump off, you get a speed boost.
If you want to jump back in, Sky.
All right, sounds good. Y'all may know this face as well. We have $25 from Anankas.
Yeah.
Anankas. Good luck, Void, on the best category in Donkey. Also, happy 28 days till Allergy Sherry. Rolling deep.
I like a shrine.
Y'all are making me read that, but you know what? It's worth it.
It is worth it, yeah.
We have $35 from Neo Drake, who says, rolling in. Glad to see my boy Void running DKC3 103%. Need to donate during his run and wish him the best of luck. Let's roll deep and kick cancer's bust.
Thank you.
GDQ, hype!
Hype.
All right, because DKC3 owns, we're going to follow up an auto-scroller with another auto-scroller. This is Ripsaw Rage. It'll be featuring the second team throw interruption zip of the run. As Glenn explained earlier, he's going to try and just team throw while landing on a sneak. That will displace Dixie, and hopefully he'll just zip up to the top.
This zip is really old.
Yeah, this is the most iconic.
This is the oldest one, yeah.
It's only
Very
been
first one.
the past year that it's been implemented in other stages.
And there you go, very nice.
Awesome, very good.
Yep.
That saves 11 seconds.
So, Glenn, as a man who wears flannel,
Yes.
you're clearly a lumberjack, right? And this is how you saw a tree. Is this accurate?
I don't know. I'm gonna go by the lumberjacks from Link to the Past.
They go the other way. They go across, not up.
Maybe they do.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's still them.
I think it's still them running the tree, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? I did not know that.
That's official lore.
Official lore.
Huh.
So he's also going to be trying to save the animals here. Each enemy you kill wastes 2 frames, so he's going to try and take out as few sneaks as possible here to try and save a minimal amount of time in this auto-scroller.
You can save upwards of a quarter of a second.
Yeah, it's truly insane, honestly.
Another slight optimization would be entering the second bonus as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's... definitely worth it.
But yeah, you can go ahead with more donations, Guy.
All right, sounds good. We have $103 donation from Snack Pack, who says a DKC game without Ramby, 103 2020. Also, shout outs to the couch. Thanks for the great commentary. Can we hear for the couch so far? Y'all have been great.
Yeah.
I do it because I love Donkey Kong.
But yeah, thank you,
Oh, me
Snack Pack,
too.
but heck Ramby.
Heck, Randy.
Yeah, so this bonus also owns. It's basically just an auto-scroller green banana bonus.
An auto-scroller within an auto-scroller?
Yeah.
And RNG.
No way.
Like the perfect thing.
Perfect bonus.
Yeah, I think you can miss one and still be fine. But if you miss two, you might actually start to lose time. But
Yeah.
even missing a green
Yeah,
banana
one is usually
pretty hard.
Yeah. If you miss more than 2, you fail.
Yeah. Because once you get to the top, the bananas don't spawn. Or rather, like, there are no bananas that spawn when you get to that high.
Also, there's an ungettable bear coin in this level, and it haunts me to this day. Like, it's just, you can't get it without cheat codes. It's like a little bit to the right here.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
Yeah.
Like between 2 branches.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's just a developer mistake or something, but
They're taunting. They knew this moment was going to come, and they were going to find someone who
yeah.
wanted it and couldn't get it.
Think about that bear coin every day, dude.
It haunts your dreams.
It really does.
You got
It really does.
Blazing Bazookas here. So we're going to take a D-boost right at the beginning here, and the reason for this is, as Claude mentioned earlier, the entering barrels of 1 Kong.
Nice just defend. Very nice.
Defend.
Yeah, I was not gonna make that cycle anyways, so.
So how it works with barrels is they don't shoot until both or like all of your Kongs are in it. So if you have 2 Kongs, you have to wait for the second one to then follow the first one in. But if you go to 1 Kong, it just fires immediately. So we're gonna play most of the stage with 1 Kong.
And now our squirter appears in every factory level, just for a little bit. Sometimes he's the focus, sometimes he's not. This would be finding the coin. It's basically just a bash the baddies bonus because you have to take out all the enemies in order to get the
Like
coin for the most part.
Yeah.
This is the
Also
beauty
worth
of Crash
mentioning, you
Rock.
saw me land between those 2 poles of green jello. They don't have hitboxes, so we take advantage of that. It's gonna be showcased more in another level later in Wolf 5.
So that was kind of interesting. He had to change the barrel type that the bazooka was shooting out to the steel keg in order to take out the coin. In the Japanese version, you can just shoot the switch in order to take it out. But North American version, you have
Jump
to
looks
manually
tight,
hit
but
it.
it's actually free.
Yep. You always go through the rope. There's no chance of grabbing from underneath, so you can just get over there.
So if you have 1 Kong there, you can make that cycle. Whereas if you have both, you get like delayed just enough by the barrel lag that.
So you have like a small window, right, where you could possibly sneak through, but it's usually too tight to be worth it.
Well, I guess if you have the use pizza mash or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Just use pizza.
We do pick up Dixie there to get in this bonus faster. You don't actually lose time on that barrel because you'd have to wait for the TNT to pass it anyway.
Yep.
So
And I'll be doing the rest of the stage with 1 Kong. There is a glitch in the North American version where sometimes you'll grab like a phantom rope like right here. And he's doing safer movement to avoid it, and you'll just be like stuck and the bazooka kills you, and there's nothing you can do.
there is a consistent way to avoid it, but you might as well be really safe here.
Yeah.
Especially because in this level, halfway's off to the side, like there's no chance you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
All right. This is Gil's home.
Yeah, shoutouts to Gil 42.
Put on the Air Jordans in this one.
Yeah, low G labyrinth. You jump really high. You also move pretty slowly. This is one of the longest levels in the entire run just because of that mechanic. And
Makes you move half speed.
we'll be doing another just defend here in order to skip a pretty slow jump. Very nice.
Also very difficult level to optimize because everything's half speed, so your mistakes are twice as costly.
This bear coin's not in the official route. I don't know why you got it. It's a shameful bear coin.
The bear coin of
I
shame.
mean, I have no shame.
Yeah. Here's going to be doing a D-boost to enter the first bonus a little bit earlier. Ideally, you're supposed to get the clocks, the purple pair, and then backtrack. But by doing this D-boost, you can enter it faster, and you're going to have Kitty for this bonus, which means you're going to have Kitty's larger hitbox in order to collect the stars much faster than the parrot would be able to.
This bonus is still impossible even with
Very
Kitty.
This is looking really good. Last 16.
Ooh, 16. Wow.
That is optimal.
Yep.
Very nice.
It's funny, I mentioned, oh, the bonus is impossible, and then I do it perfectly.
Yeah.
That's our void. Making the impossible possible.
This is Quawks the purple parrot. He's a lot like Squawks, except he can't fire any shots, but he can pick up barrels.
He's like Squawks, except worse.
So here's a little bit more of the B hitbox abuse. You just go like right up the middle here.
Yeah, the mashing here is pretty intense. The faster you mash, the faster you can gain height. So.
That's another difficult bonus to do here.
Yeah, second bonus, you will be playing a Squawks in this one. This one's a little bit harder than it looks just because Squawks moves in slow motion, and if you miss a shot, it can be pretty hard to recover just because it's like so off-center.
It also takes him like 10 years to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, in this level and this level only, when you complete a bonus, you don't like see the bonus barrel like warping you out. You just like kind of just appear. I don't know why that is. Maybe it just has to do with like the mechanic of the stage or whatever, but you'll just be Squawks here. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
I've done this a few times, and I've never like paid attention to that. I just kind of accepted it.
Is it only this level?
It is only this level.
Huh. Also, one nice thing I don't think we really mentioned, just a small detail for the casual fan, is that unlike the other two games, there are always just 2 bonuses and 1 coin. Like there's no...
Yes, except for Krematoa.
Right.
Void did a little trick there where he turned around before touching the sign and like moved into it with his momentum. Actually saves like about a second here.
Yeah, because
of how slow you move.
It spawns the steel keg closer to where you need to throw to hit the coin. That deboost was not intentional.
Not intentional, but it doesn't matter too much.
It's not a huge deal at all.
Yeah.
Right, coming up is Chaos. This is one of the most iconic boss fights in the category. He's going to be going for a trick called One Cycle. And as you think, you have to beat the boss in 1 cycle. And it's because of a North American exclusive glitch where you can do infinite team throws, where you can bounce off of Chaos's head and just keep team throwing Dixie and hit him infinitely. And he's going to want to hit him 6 times, so good luck.
It's pretty precise.
Yeah. So far.
Ooh.
Big drop.
Oh,
my
save?
gosh.
The save.
Oh my heck. Wow.
The
Wow,
save.
incredible.
What a legend. Yeah. That's it. Great
Yeah.
job.
Wow.
Nice.
That is really,
Can't
really
believe you recovered that.
Really difficult. Like, the setup itself is difficult, and maintaining it to recover from messing up the setup, that was awesome.
That was phenomenal, yeah.
Because I was too low, but like luckily I got bounced to the right. If I got bounced to the left, I would have not gotten it.
Yeah, it's very easy. Just like get bounced off, and then just Dixie falls off, and you just have to wait out cycle.
I'm glad I got that trick because I did it in my race against Blonde. Shouts to Blonde, by the way, at AGDQ 2016. I went for it, but I didn't get 1 cycle. I got a 2 cycle.
Redemption.
So you
Yep.
may have noticed that we actually didn't do Banana Bird in Mechanos, and that's because in order to get to that Banana Bird, you have to complete the trading sequence. So it's going to be actually the very last Banana Bird we do in the run.
Fine Banana Bird right there. All right, this is Boz's Blockade. There's not too much going on the stage. It's basically just the standard swimming level of the run. It's probably a pretty good time for donations.
Yeah, I was about to mention it actually. So.
Sounds good. You even have some love from your second couch. We have $25 from Raikou Rider. He says, it's been a long time coming, but I'm ecstatic to see 103% at the 10th anniversary of GDQ. This category was my very first speedrun in 2013, and it's made me involved with the Rollin' Deep community and many other amazing communities. Shoutouts to Tekio, the pioneer of 103. I will donate an extra $25 if Void nails GDQ jump. Rollin' Deep.
Rolling deep.
All right. Shouts to my boy on the B couch.
Yeah, so even though Kitty and Dixie have different hitboxes on land, in the water, I'm pretty sure they're the same. So having Kitty in front here isn't that big of a detriment for avoiding the enemies. You'll be doing a very small skip to get 2 bear coins. It's just faster to take that shortcut through the reef anyways.
Yeah.
This, however, is pretty tight and can be a little difficult to get through.
Yeah.
Very easy to get bumped.
Swimming in general in DKC games, you want to avoid touching the corners as much as possible. You have very slow acceleration. And anytime you hit a wall...
Okay.
That was interesting.
I think you got stuck there
lose
in
all your
practice,
speed.
right?
Yeah, I think that's the corner that owned me.
And before you had 1 Kong, you died. This time, this time you're fine.
I'm fine.
So this is a really good example of how overpowered On Guard's hitbox is. Like, he's just mashing the button. He's just taking out all the fish with, like, no issue at all. Like, it looks like it might be a little bit scary. Like, what if he, like, accidentally gets hit? But, like, no, it's...
Yeah,
really
chance.
can't.
We're chilling.
I've never seen anyone even fail that bonus, like, ever.
I have.
Really? Wow.
Okay, you've seen it, or please tell me you didn't do it.
I've done it.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
Awkward.
Way to make him feel bad, Claude.
You realize you just said that to probably 100,000 people plus,
Yep.
right? That's quite the confession.
Every speedrunner has done some kind of really embarrassingly bad mistake.
Oh, yeah.
It's free to re-enter the bonus anyway.
True. This is a rocket barrel ride. So the gimmick of this level is you're going to be taking the rocket barrels up the waterfall, and it's pretty much the exact same as any percent. It's really not too much going on. The second half is kind of interesting. The first half, yeah.
Pretty straightforward level.
Yeah.
Really
This
good
is like
for donations.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. We have $5 from MMK0, who says, Yo Void, Zero here. Glad to see you show off this amazing run to the world on AGDQ. Always awesome to see you grind the games on stream. Shout out to the amazing couch, and I'm gonna say plural, couches behind you. My grandpa sadly died to lung cancer a couple of years ago, so I had a rather personal reason to donate. Let's beat cancer, and don't forget, heck Ramby.
Heck, Ramby.
I was gonna ask you about that. Why y'all hating on Ramby?
Because he's bad.
Slow, tanky.
It has to do with when I was playing 102% earlier in 2019. Like, we got a pretty recent discovery in one of the levels in World 2, and Ramby is heavily involved in that level, and I lost a lot of runs because of Ramby, so heck Ramby. The official lore.
So are like you an Ellie fan now, or is it just all of them?
No, Ellie sucks too.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to play as Ellie in this game. So, well
Well, you
have
do.
to you don't have to play as much with Ellie.
Right.
That's true.
Y'all have strong opinions over there, I'm just saying.
It's years and years of pent-up frustration.
Let's talk about some good animal buddies, like Perry the parallel bird here. This is his first appearance. It's actually not required that you get him in this level, but he'll make the second bonus a lot faster due to the fact that he'll be collecting stars a lot easier. And here's doing some skips with the team throw mechanic.
Yeah, that's not intended at all.
Good.
Yeah. Supposed
If
to like,
you don't team throw up to the right spot, that bonus may not spawn.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that didn't happen.
so here you can see Perry just collecting the stars like automatically, and
He's just holding right here.
Yep.
Holding right and Y again.
Yeah, Perry will be gotten a few more times later on the run, and his role is a lot more important because he'll be turning into bonus barrels, which are obviously needed to do the bonuses.
So that's not the intended way to get that coin, right? You're supposed to make use of those.
Yeah, the barrel.
Supposed to use the barrel to shoot you over it.
All right, creeping clasps. So we're actually going to be playing as Kitty for a small amount here, even though Kitty jumps off of ropes a bit slower. But we're going to be stacking him pretty quick here because you don't have two Kongs in this level. It does cause more lag. But if you do this here, you can just get a bonus right away. I mean,
A little bit fast.
A little bit fast. It doesn't really matter too much. Mostly you're just getting rid of Kitty because you need him in the previous level.
Yeah.
In order to have Solo Dixie here.
We're gonna actually pick him up again later, even though he lags a lot in this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unfortunately you need him for the next level.
And if it wasn't clear, sacking, sacrifice, or if you're a football manager in Europe, that's what happens. You get fired. So that's how they actually get rid of them in Europe, I think. I'm not sure though. If there's any Europeans that can confirm, that's what you do to a manager.
All right.
I mean, I'm surprised you know that much already.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens. I've been polluted by being in this community.
You can just see the lag there already.
This bonus is pretty straightforward. You just slide under the clasp there and just go straight to the bonus coin. Not too much going on. At the end of this stage, there's a trick called the recoil roll, which you probably won't be going for. It's pretty easy in 80%, but in 103, because you come out of the bonuses, the Nibbler, which is the fish in the water there, is in a different spot.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more awkward to do.
Just do a nice and easy glide,
Yeah.
which was the old strat.
And the DK coin's just right there at the end. Not too tricky. Next level is Tracker Barrel Trek. This is probably the hardest level in World 4, just on Top Cove.
This is World 4, by the way.
World 4, by the way.
Yeah, officially.
Are you sure? I thought
Pretty sure.
the last one was World 4.
I mean,
But we
the
did
official
4.
lore is that this is World 3 and Mechanos is World 4, but in every speedrun in this game, you do Mechanos as the third world, so, you know, I just always called this World 4.
Same.
Yeah.
So here I'm gonna swap to Kitty once again so that I can collect the stars easier.
Yeah, you need Dixie for her glide ability in order to enter the bonus, and then you want Kitty for his large hitbox for this bonus itself.
Unfortunately.
Almost 14.
Yeah.
Not too bad, though.
It's about a second and a half for every shot.
Yeah,
Extra shot.
Something like that, yeah.
having Kitty in front is nice because you're going to be doing a damage boost in order to skip a tracker barrel here as well. And he's going to be maintaining solo Dixie here for the entirety of the level in order to enter the barrels faster, but we can't avoid Ellie here in this stage because Ellie will turn into a very important item at the end of the level, which will be the steel keg needed to defeat the coin in order to get the coin, DK coin. So yeah, this level can be pretty scary because you're going to be doing most of it with one Kong.
So entering the bonus and in the bonus here, we're going to see a little bit of tech where if you try to squirt water with Ellie while she doesn't have any to squirt, it actually kills her upward momentum.
Yeah, trunk canceling,
Trunk
I call it.
canceling is, the official name from
Is
the
it?
official lore.
Nice. Yeah, any hit here will be death. He did get the midway, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, I did.
it won't be a huge time loss if he does die. And here we'll see more trunk cancels. If he's not doing the trunk cancels, he'll hit the buzzes located above there. So very important to do that. And when he grabs the DK coin, he's going to be doing some lag reduction. But he's going to be staying on the bottom and facing to the right, because if he stayed up on top and followed the tin can as it rolled along, he'd be getting a lot of lag. Now here, there's like none,
Yep.
so pretty good.
And he does a little wiggle to despawn one of the, what are they called again?
Crumples?
Crumples, yeah.
Rumples, yeah.
Which reduces the lag.
Very nice.
That level went well, I'm surprised.
It's a really good run
Yeah,
so
it's
far,
good.
actually.
Very
Yeah.
Feed your fish.
Yeah,
Feed your fish.
Food frenzy. So Nibla's our friend now. We got to keep him well fed. Got to
Friend
feed him.
is a strong
Yeah,
word.
friend in quotation marks.
He has a few allergies though, or really only one allergy.
Yeah, the lurchins. You don't want to feed him the lurchins. You don't want to feed him the cocos, I believe they're called.
Sometimes he
And-
wants to eat them though.
Yeah. Like, sometimes it's just unavoidable.
it's like whenever you have an allergy, sometimes you just want what you can't have. And
This is the
The
most
Best
interesting
bonus in the game, yeah.
This bonus is so strange because it's just green bananas. You just swim and you cut them, and there's like really no challenge at all. I feel like there's like something else that should have been implemented in here, but maybe they didn't have enough time or something. But yeah. Also, every green banana bonus or every green banana in this bonus in particular has a unique spawn, so you can't really predict it at all. I mean, I guess if you're like really cosmic brain, you can know where the last one is if you knew where every other green banana in all other 14 locations were, but it's
hard.
bit too much.
Yeah. I just wing it.
Yeah.
This level's mostly pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's another good time for donations.
All right, we have $5 from Protons who says, rolling in. All the
Rollin'
way to
in.
my boy Void okay.
Thanks, man.
Galardia donates $25 saying, hey, it's my first time seeing Void in color. Love Ramby, by the way.
they had to do a lot of special effects to get you in color on stream. I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Do you use Game Boy camera as well, like Pidge?
No, I don't.
No, he's just actually black
I'm black and white in person. But I have to put colors on for GDQs. Shouts to Pidge, by the way.
We have $10 from Slice and Dice who says, it's always a good time when Void is rolling deep.
Thank you, Slice.
All right, so I think the intent strat to enter this next bonus is to have the Nibla eat the Lurchin, but it's just faster to do a deboost through.
Yeah. Also
Actually-
fixes your Kong order.
Actually,
Yeah.
pretty hard to do it without having him like get angry at you,
Yeah.
eat you.
All right, so this bonus is pretty cool. Just going to have the Nibla eat all the Cocos in order to beat it. It's a bit harder than it looks. Sometimes the Nibla has a mind of its own. It's even possible to despawn him and you just can't even beat the bonus.
Yup.
That happened to me once. Almost 23. That was pretty good though.
good.
Yeah.
Not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, the reason he wants Kitty in front here is because he's going to have to do a team throw to reach the DK coin at the end of the stage. Like, underwater levels are very straightforward as far as, like, where the DK coin can possibly be, because, like, hey, I mean, you can't throw a steel keg underwater, so...
That's like the one thing I don't like about that gimmick. It like gives away the locations of the DK coins
Yeah.
for water levels.
Every underwater level will just be right there at the very end.
Yep.
All right, now time for the boss of this world, Squirt Showdown. This boss is kind of creepy, but...
You mean Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, I can't unsee it. Oh.
So the gimmick here is just to squirt him in the eyes. That's pretty much it. It's really not too much going on. There is a slight amount of randomness as to when he opens his eyes. We're talking like maybe frames, but it doesn't matter at all, really.
Yeah,
Probably
apparently
get a
it has
couple
to do with when he blinks.
Yeah.
I was feeling really excited and validated about all the times that I missed until you said it doesn't really matter, it's just frames. So, thanks.
And hopefully we'll be grabbing, doing optimal ski grab, where he grabs the ski on the top ledge rather than the bottom ledge. This is insane tech.
Better ski grab.
Still a
than
better
Blunt
ski grab than Blunt Bunny.
Yep.
I'm getting the big thumbs down. So I did that during the trilogy relay in 2017.
2017.
I said that out loud, and I just immediately got owned in the next level, like just
And then you got owned. Yeah.
without question, just immediately died.
The self jinx.
Basically.
So we're upgrading our vehicle here, going to get the turbo ski, which will be our main vehicle for pretty much the rest of the run till nice honking.
Very efficient.
Yep. Now it's time for Crevice Creepers. This song's pretty good. One of the best in the game for sure.
Yeah. So even though Kitty is slower jumping up horizontal ropes, it's better to do Kitty in front for this level.
Yeah, and there's, I think, 4 different reasons for that. One is this next bonus coming up. He's going to have the enlarged hitbox and collect the stars easier. The other is that he'll be able to get the DK coin faster than Dixie would be able to. And also you're going to need his team throw in 2 spots. One to go into an up barrel, which is just saves a little bit of time, and also to even access the second bonus, you need to do a team throw. So even those levels like kind of built for Dixie, you do have to use Kitty in 103 for the first half.
Yeah. It's actually something I routed out forever ago. I was surprised when I saw the savings.
So the way to get this DK coin is pretty cool. You're going to put the steel keg in the behind of this coin.
Got him.
I didn't think that was going to work.
I didn't either. I was just going to stop surprised.
And just do a team throw here. I don't even know like what the intended way to get that DK coin is, but that's
You're going to
pretty cool.
throw it up and...
You have to up throw it, yeah.
It's actually probably harder than what he just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That goes for a lot of stuff in this game. Is like the intended strat. It's like even harder than just doing the speedrun
Possible,
strat.
yeah.
Here we switch to Dixie. You can see how quickly she zooms up ropes.
Yeah, and we'll be using Dixie for the rest of the stage, so you'll be...
She just speeds
yeah,
the ropes.
Dixie was meant for horizontal ropes, pretty much.
So I think we can get a quick donation before the end of the level.
All right, we have $25 from Liam Atlas, who says, rolling in.
Liam.
Good luck, Boyd, with this awesome run, and shout-outs to the great couch. Roll unfathomably deep. And again, shout-outs again to the couch. I agree.
Yeah, shout outs to the couch. And thank you, Liam.
Thanks,
I have
William.
been seeing nothing but compliments and love, by the way, for this couch since y'all started doing commentary, so great
Awesome.
job.
That was a nice backup, by the way, to fix your Kong order.
Thank you, yeah.
So there he's just skipping past the buzz in order to enter the first bonus. The optimal strat here is to do some team throws, but doesn't need to do that. You can just jump straight on the knick-knack, so very nice.
And the rest of the level is just an auto-scroller.
Yep.
More donations.
More donations.
Gonna do balloon jump.
More donations? We can
I'll
do
try.
that. $25 from George, who says, saw the awesome prizes and I couldn't help but donate. Haven't seen much Sonic 06, but hoping to see some today. Go get that 103 Void. And speaking of which, again, we're about 2,200 away from Sonic 06. So if you want to see that run, and trust me, it's something you're going to want to see.
Wait, is it
Please
is
get
it
those.
silver in this in Sonic 06?
Sonic 06, so what? Sorry, what
Silver
was the question?
Story? Or is it, what's the run for Sonic 06?
Do not believe one was specified quite yet.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. We have $5 from Lon Fiasco, who says, rolling deep.
Rolling deep.
The Master DS186 donates $10, saying, looking forward to seeing the great game of DKC3. Will be good to see a 103% run for the first time at a GDQ. Honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk.
Yo, speaking of animal buddies, Espresso's a good one. Do ostriches honk? Do you guys know if ostriches honk? Is that a thing? They do?
They do?
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know, what kind of sound would you
Espresso's a
say
good
an
buddy.
ostrich makes?
Yeah, shout out to Espresso.
You had another level with the DK coin just right there at the very end. Ideally, you're supposed to take it with you, but you can just like throw it and just walk along with it.
Walks so slowly while carrying a barrel.
Yeah, it's something we haven't mentioned. Like, one reason why it was faster in the last level to have Kitty is because when Kitty is holding a steel keg, he moves faster than when
He moves at like normal walking speed.
Yeah.
But Dixie's really slow.
Dixie's really slow.
Whoa! The classic, man.
Ledges.
Yeah, fortunately, you can just jump when you're sliding down a ledge in this game. So this DK coin is pretty interesting. He's going to throw the steel keg at the wall. It's going to bounce off and take out the coin. Yep. I think ideally you're supposed to throw the tin, well, not ideally, but the intent is to throw the tin can, like follow it all the way.
Follow it, yeah.
It's really slow. Well, coming up is one of the worst bonuses in the entire
I think it's
game.
the worst one.
This bonus is garbage.
Yeah. So
yep.
This is a green banana bonus. It lags a lot, and
the weight on these barrels.
Sometimes the green bananas just be like out of reach. And
spawns are real bad.
And the barrels have bad hitboxes.
Yeah, so you can just like fall off. Previously, we'd used Dixie for this bonus because her glide is kind of useful, but Kitty's like a little bit more optimal because of his hitbox and just the way he jumps off the barrel.
Yeah,
the jumping mechanic I mentioned earlier.
It wasn't too bad, yeah.
14's
pretty decent, yeah.
And we'll be doing another team throw here to skip a portion of the level.
There's going to be a lot of team throws in this level.
Yeah, this level is pretty broken.
Throw the level.
Yeah.
It's also Kong swap the level in 103.
Yep.
Yeah, you swap your Kongs pretty often.
Yeah, this run's pretty cool. You go back and forth between Dixie and Kitty a lot because of their different abilities and also the damage boost and all that. Here's going to be swapping a specific spot because if he doesn't, there's a chance the barrel will despawn that leads into this second bonus. It's really weird. But as long as you swap in that spot, it's always fine. Yeah. This bonus is also kind of tough to do optimally.
Back to Kitty.
What to do is like low jumps as possible and just try and climb without falling down.
11's decent.
Yeah, decent. We're good.
That's okay.
I think 13 is awesome. You have to have like really optimal jumps.
You have to be a god, yeah. Hardest trick in the game coming.
The hardest trick in the game where you team throw onto a barrel, onto another barrel. It's so hard, man. It's this guy who did it.
Oh god.
And we're there.
Insane save. One jump for a spark. Oh, dang.
Yeah. You can do a 2-1 jump there. It saves 1 second, but that's the nice thing about this category as well. The 2-1 jump, it's a frame-perfect trick where you get more height off of a team throw jump, but it's really not useful at all in this category, whereas it's very useful in 8%, but it's nice not have to worry about
one place
tricks.
like Spoopy where we had it, we even got rid of it.
Yeah. So he's doing a team throw there to get to bear coins. We're almost done with the bear coin route, actually.
Are we getting 4 more or are we getting 5 more?
4?
There's a backup one in this one, but since I got the one in Logi, I might skip it.
Okay.
Or I might do the robbery at 54.
Okay.
So this is
probably
the
safe.
Crack Shot Croc. This is the obligatory Squitter level of the run. Much easier than the Webwoods and DKC2 for sure.
Oh yeah.
Gimmick here is the target following you and shooting at you, which doesn't really affect you much in the speedrun. You're always going to outrun it, but...
Also, this bonus is very strange because, again, there's just nothing like here to challenge you. My theory is that the Croc was supposed to be in this bonus, but maybe they couldn't figure out how to get it working, so it's just you jump around and get green bananas and that's it. Also, every green banana in this bonus is a unique spawn, so it's very hard to predict.
So here we're going to be doing what Void mentioned earlier, where you can jump in between the big fats because you don't have a hitbox in the middle.
Hello?
Denied. Oh yeah, so the way webs work in this game is that you have to delay them for at least 1 frame your LNR press in order to form the web. Unlike in DKC2 where you can press LNR at the same time, so
Jesus, okay.
Making webs can be a lot trickier.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was expecting to die on the previous pool, actually, so...
It's a bit unfortunate. We have to redo the
It's a pretty
first half
tight
stage.
jump to make it from the edge to the middle. You kind of have to like be falling off a little bit already when you jump.
Yeah, so obviously he's not going to have to redo the bonuses or anything like that. Once you've done a bonus, you've done it forever, so...
Now you can do up in 1.
I guess.
It's a lot easier to do it when you're not coming out of the bonus.
Yeah, when you have momentum. There we go. Easy.
Remember during 8% training? It's good. Yeah, it's unfortunate he died like right before midway as well.
Yeah. I guess it was a sign for me to get this bear coin. Alright, there we go.
Alright, so now we're in the second half of the level. We're doing another D-boost here. And
This is a D-boost jump, a double jump.
Yeah.
Not sure what the name is actually.
yeah, I've seen it as well in DKC2. Of course.
If you get hit, if you get damaged while you're an animal buddy, you have a few frames where you can press B and get another jump in the air.
Yeah, this section can be a little bit scary. There's a red buzzer guarding the entrance to the second bonus, but I didn't really have any issues with it. And coming up is one of the most unique bonuses in the entire run. We're not playing as an animal or a Kong, we're playing as a crosshair. And the objective is just to take out all the baddies as the crosshair. There is a bit of a delay on the shot, so you can't just rapid fire. But ideally, you can just take them all out without missing a shot. Yeah. Very nice.
Well done.
31 is what you want to see.
Yep.
Not an AM on this one.
Yeah.
This is actually my favorite song in the game.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
All right, so yet again, the coin is at the very end of the stage. Squitter becomes the steel keg, so you absolutely cannot miss the throw. You have to redo the entire stage.
Very difficult.
Very difficult throw, yeah.
I've seen people miss that before, and then you have to redo the entire level.
Shouts to conditioner.
Yeah.
Oh. We're just exposing everybody today. Everybody's past terrible mistakes.
Yep.
All right, bonus right away here in Lemguin Lunge. We're doing a buffer jump into a roll, and that will give him a good setup to roll through the Lemguin and just beat the bonus optimally. Not too difficult, but it is possible to fail.
These enemies have some really odd hitboxes.
Yeah, Lemguin hitboxes are
To say the least.
Yeah.
Very questionable.
Pretty infamous for just like randomly hitting you, even though you jumped off them perfectly. Here's going to be doing an intentional deboost to get rid of Kitty. This will reduce lag because
And also to use iframes to get that bear coin.
yeah. Again, it's another level. Oh, okay, you're gonna be doing no neon.
Because of the death.
Yeah, makes sense. There's a trick you can do where you can just instant drop the steel keg and it saves like nothing, of course, but it looks kind of cool.
There's a little wiggle there to time with the spawn of the Lemguin so we can roll through it.
54. That would be the last bear coin we get of the front. That should be enough.
How Lemguins work is you can roll through them, or like if you touch them at all while they're coming out of the hole, you kill them. But pretty much otherwise, if you touch them, you die. Even if you jump on them.
Good entry, nice.
Well done.
Optimal glide, yeah. That's a bit harder than it looks. It's another bonus where you're forced to use Dixie to collect the stars for optimal routing.
Difficult.
14's not too bad. Yeah. Ideally, you can get a 15, but it doesn't really matter too much. Safety Kong there, yeah?
This is
I didn't grab a halfway, so I was like,
This is a really, really dangerous section.
Yeah, I don't want to lose a minute if I can avoid it. Ah, dang, no sub one Baron.
All right, another Banana Bird Cove. I think this is our last chance for Ayaya, probably.
Dang.
Sorry, we can still get it. It just won't be in a 5.
In a 5.
Yeah.
5 input Cove, yeah.
Because I think it doesn't matter the specific code, it's the more you do, the higher count.
Yeah.
It's the more
Based
banana
on the
birds you
number
have, yeah.
Yeah.
You have, yeah.
Second bear of the run. His name is Blizzard. He's got a present for us, which we'll be giving to a bear later on in the run. That's it. That's all Blizzard does for us. Now it's time for the boss of World 5, Bleak.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, who's this guy? I've never seen this guy in 8% before.
Yeah.
I've spent a little more time with him than I'd like to.
Hello?
He has a wonky hitbox.
NAM.
So yeah, obviously in 8% you can do a Bleak skip and you just die and press start on the right frame and you skip the boss. But in 103 you do have to fight him because you want his bonus coin. But also we're playing on the North American version where Bleak skip doesn't work. So yeah, you have to fight him no matter what.
Yeah, there's some trade-offs, like the stuff in World 8's not doable. There's the one cycle with Chaos that's not doable in
Yeah, for North American exclusive stuff. Yeah, North American in general is just much faster for this category. Yeah. Also, you leave the bears' houses faster on North American.
Yeah.
And just in general, a lot more glitches work on the NA version compared to the Japanese version.
Okay, it wasn't too big of a jerk right there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, his spawns are random, the first, second, and fifth spawns, I believe.
So he did not go into the unhittable corner, right?
Yeah, the front row and the bottom left is the unhittable spot. And if you get that, it sucks. You have to wait it out and lose a few seconds. All right, so after this, all our hard-earned bear coins are going to be paying off because we're going to be going back to, to Bazaar's shop for the first time and purchasing some items. So this is, the bear coin route is structured the way it is, so you can only make one visit to Razor Ridge. In the past, you would have to make a second visit on the way back after World 8. But here we're going to be getting the mirror and the shell early. And also we're going to be robbing the bear. So the shell costs 5 coins, the mirror costs 50 coins, but we only have 54 coins. So what we're going to do, we're just going to mash our hearts out and buy both at once as the coins tick down. It was very nice. And yeah, it's kind of like as the coins go down, you still have them. So as long as you just mash at an adequate enough speed, you can buy
As long
stuff
as you
without
say
having
you're
enough.
going to buy the shell when the counter is above 5, you can buy it.
Yes.
So we're delivering the present to Blue. Blue's birthday is actually January 16th, so if I could get a happy birthday, Blue, from everybody, that would be really great. Thank you, guys. He thought everybody had forgotten his birthday, and it turns out that Blizzard was just in a blizzard, I guess. He was stuck. I don't know. Being lazy.
He's just chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah, so that's part of the trade sequence, which will inevitably lead us to another banana bird.
Here we're going to open up the Lost World Krematoa. We're not going to go into it yet. That's still going to happen at the end of the run because we need to get all the bonus coins first. The reason we're opening it earlier is to do an RNG manipulation of sorts, which we'll explain later.
Yeah, so we'll go into that much later. And this is the final bear before we go into our next level. Bard of the Bear. Going to be trading the mirror for the wrench. And the wrench is what we need in order to access the Banana Bird Cave of World 6.
So Barter tries to rip you off. The mirrors, I think it's supposed to be used with is it the guy outside of World 2?
World 7.
It is World
World 7, yeah.
And we're like, we don't need his hint. We know what the mirror, what's read by the mirror.
Yeah.
We just laugh at him and walk off.
Right, so this is Buzzer Barrage. This is the Quox focus level. We'll be playing as him for pretty much the entire level. Some very tight skips in this stage, going between the copters and the buzzes.
Copters especially have kind of weird hitboxes.
This bonus is among the longest in the entire game. It's not too difficult and it's pretty straightforward, but it just takes a while to take out all the buzzes with Quox. Ideally, you want to get like a 32 or 33 here. Not bad.
Very good. Yeah, Quox is pretty excited to be upgraded from midpoint turret. He got a promotion in this game.
Yeah, the mechanic is pretty cool, where you just grab the barrels and just try and throw them onto people, I guess.
We're going to actually be beating the DK, or the coin with Quox at this level.
Yeah, you'd think the coin would be at the very end here, but no, Quox will be assisting us in defeating or getting the DK coin. So yeah, also the stage contains a lot of damage boosts. Typically, unless we say something, taking damage is going to be on purpose in order to skip copper cycles, just go through buzzes or things like that. Here, the intense strategy is like go to the left and like wait for the copper to come down. You just like squeeze through the bees, grab the tin can, just take out the coin like that. A few more tight skips coming up. Like you're supposed to like the gimmick of this level is to just like take the barrel and take out all the buzzes with that, but you can just like squeeze through all of them with good movement.
Good.
Using iframes here to go through both the buzz and the copter.
Saves a lot.
Yeah.
Well done.
This stage is not easy. Definitely one of the hardest levels in the run.
Fun fact, if you get hit, there's actually an invisible Kong barrel at the bottom of that little cove that he just went through.
So here we don't want to do a damage boost because we want to have both Kongs for this bonus.
Yeah.
It makes that bonus much faster.
Yeah, so the intended strat for this bonus coming up is that you're supposed to bounce on the copter and get the stars like that. But if you team up and bounce off the copter, you can throw Dixie to grab a line of stars as you descend.
Yeah, so you can skip a cycle like that.
Yep. And here you just do a team throw to finish it off. It's pretty much optimal, yeah.
Nice, Gene. Good job.
That strat was actually like found by one of my old viewers. Shouts to him wherever he is. Baron.
This is the only bear you see in 80%. This is Benny the Bear. He's going to take us on a wild ride to the rest of World 6. And there it goes.
we have a little tradition in this level, right, Floyd?
Yeah. So this level is called Burn Your Rope, as the name.
It's definitely not Confused Cliffs. It's Burn Your Rope.
Burn Your Rope,
Yep.
yeah. And so we do an update on the run during this level to kill some time. So Burn Your Rope update. If it wasn't for that death in Crackshot Krog, this run would be actually pretty sick.
Yeah, this one's really
It's
good.
still pretty sick. I mean, it's done great.
Yep.
All right, do we have a Burn Your Rope update from Sky?
Absolutely. So you all wanted to know about the Sonic 06 category. It's going to be Silver Story, no MSG, and yes, I looked it up. That is the actual name of the category, so I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of memes about salt there.
Very healthy.
Anyways, we have a $500 donation from Scooter388. who says, work once again prevents me from catching the Sonic block live, but at least I get to see some good DKC runs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We also have $30 from Bruddy Stack that says, hey, Void, rolling in.
Rolling
I want to
in.
show my
Rolling
favorite
in.
Void quote with everyone. So this is a quote from Void.
Thanks, Brady.
Unless you die, you can never roll too deep. If you roll unfathomably deep and make it out alive, you live to roll deep another day. Good luck on the run, buddy. Love, Bruddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bruddy.
So yes, an auto-scroller, not too much to say. You can speed it up a little bit by entering the bonuses as fast as possible. You saw Void enter the first bonus pretty much as fast as you can by just looking at a visual cue of where the buzzes are on screen. We'll be doing the same thing for the second bonus coming up in a little bit here. Also, this level used to be a great source of bear coins in the previous routes because, again, it's just an auto-scroller, but we no longer have any more use for bear coins, but sometimes we'll go in the barrels and get the bear coins to remind us of the old days. Not like it loses any time or anything.
How many were there in this level? Like 7?
I don't think it was that many, but yeah, it was quite a bit.
It was a lot. I hear 6, so
6 sounds accurate.
yeah.
I don't care about any bear coins, though, in this post-World 5.
Yeah, you only care, you care about the money route.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty good optimal bonus entry.
Yeah.
Will you be donating any bear coins to the cause after this run?
Yeah.
Your leftovers? Okay, thank you.
It's also worth saying that if you fail a bonus in an auto-scroller, especially like this level, you lose a lot of time, but the bonuses are pretty easy.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
I was not paying attention.
Almost commentator's curse. I did to make it more dramatic.
So my most embarrassing moment is getting to the end of this level and doing that exact thing at the top of the level and just not catching it, and I had to replay the entire back half of the level.
I feel like it happens to all of us at least once.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, so no surprise, the coins at the very end of the stage here. It's going to be team throwing to get up there. I think you're supposed to take the rope is the intended strategy.
Yeah.
It's a little bit throw to team throw, it's a little faster team throw. Grab the DK coin, that's it.
Shout out to the counter becoming blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, now we're just
Baron.
seeing
Baron.
Baron.
Bjorn the bear going to be giving him his wrench, and this is basically what the bear coin route has amounted to. We did everything we did, getting all the bear coins before World 6, so we can only make one visit to this world. Again, in previous routes, you would do a second visit and would lose a lot of time. So getting all those bear coins early is time positive by about 15 seconds.
So the number of inputs here increases to 6.
This is where it gets a little bit hard. This is where I would start writing it down because my memory is awful, but Void will be pretty good to go until the end
most
of the
people
run.
start-
I can do the 6 input Ks without writing them down, yeah.
All the memory power went to FFT.
Yeah.
Shout out to an Anfus who memorizes them all.
Careful to mention that, by the way. Anyways, time for Flood the Fish. The gimmick of this level is you play as on guard. You want to, ideally you're supposed to hit the Gleaming Brains in order to make it brighter. But, we're speedrunning, so we know how to do that. Just be playing level in the dark, so it might be a bit hard to see. And, again, as we mentioned earlier, on guard is really OP. I think there's only two frames of Lurchins where you can actually take damage. Other than that, on guard will be plowing through absolutely everything.
Yeah, so not only is it faster, but it's safer to be lunging constantly. This bonus is cool. I like that bonus. Just because it makes really clever usage of Engard's lunge ability.
Just back and forth. 20's pretty good.
He's good.
This is the first time we see the super lunge, really. Other than, one time in 4-1.
Yeah, I did it in 4-1
Or I
once.
guess in 1-3.
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah.
There's not too much to say. Probably have time for a donation.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. We have $10 from Mr. Zara the Man, who says, just a friendly reminder that Crackshot Croc is called Purple Strawberry Milkshake Factory.
Oh, yeah.
Also, roll deep and stay hydrated, which I know you've been doing throughout the run, Void.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Oh,
Yeah. This section could be a little bit tough. Even entering the bonus, it's a little bit scary. All right, good.
Oh, yeah.
You probably won't take any more damage the rest of the run, but I know I've taken damage a lot trying to get in that second bonus.
Yeah, I could have died easily there, but I was like,
Yeah.
let's go for it.
Some of the corridors that it's really well timed to be those specific frames that'll hurt you, and you can just do some simple things like let up on the D-pad just just briefly, and it seems you up pretty well.
The ending is not free either here. There is a chance you could take damage.
This is a pretty safe way to do it.
Yeah, yeah, all right.
Nice.
Super safe.
All right, so he has Dixie here, which would be good for the next level. Again, by the way, the DK coin's at the very end, it's underwater level. There's a strat where you can like ride the tin can, jump off the last second. Looks really cool.
I thought about doing it, but I haven't practiced it in a while.
Yeah,
So.
it doesn't really take that much time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need Dixie in front here for the parrot skip. Oh, nice, grabbing the DK parrot as well. That's optimal.
Yeah.
Like ideally, you wouldn't have to do that, but that is the fastest backup. And yeah, doing the squad saves about 1 second compared to taking Squawks the parrot. But yeah, we're in Pothole Pack now. Gimmick this level is all the animal buddies at once. We didn't see Squawks, but we always see On Guard. On Guard isn't needed to get full completion this level, but it's just faster to use him. You'll see him at 8%. And right after On Guard, we'll be switching to Kitty here in the water, because switching the water is faster. And we'll be riding on Ellie, and Ellie is required to get to the first bonus of this level.
Stall a little bit to not hit the bombs.
Yeah, the Kachuckas are the name of that enemy, the bomb throwing guys. Yeah. So again, we're using Kitty's large hitbox here to grab the stars. Going to be continually mounting and dismounting Ellie.
Oof.
That's a bit rough.
I don't know, it's gotta be one.
Yeah.
Ellie didn't want to jump. Heck, Ellie.
Heck, Ellie.
Yeah, previously we'd use Dixie and just glide and try to grab the stars, but using Kitty optimally is a bit faster. And time for the final animal buddy, which is Squitter, or Shoes, as it were, of course. And Squitter is required to access the second bonus here.
Yeah, you can't even make it up with a 2-1 jump. You have to use Squitter.
All right, this bonus is annoying.
Yeah, it's another use of the Crying Dixie tech there to grab green bananas as Kitty collects the rest of them.
It's so easy to like lose the bonus because of being too greedy here, but I guess I got amazing RNG.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Good.
Yeah, the hitbox on the bombs lingers for quite a bit, so you really have to wait out the explosions to not take damage.
Especially there, yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you take damage previously in this level, you can't get the DK coin because you need 2 Kongs in order to get up there.
Something worth noting, that Kachuka that almost bodied me after the bonus, that got replaced on the Japanese version for whatever reason.
They put it back in GBA.
SMH.
All right, Ropey Rumpus. Again, this is another rope level. You ideally be playing as Dixie, but the Kong order works out that you kind of need Kitty here because we'll be doing a damage boost after this first bonus to skip about 9 seconds of the level. Plus, it's really not too bad just use Kitty here. This bonus seems like it'd be hard because Kitty jumps off the rope slower and there's buzzes you gotta dodge, but it's really not that bad.
It's really not that bad, yeah.
It's the other bonus that's really scary.
Nice.
Doing almost the opposite strat. What we would do in the past is you would grab the TNT barrel and take out one of the buzzes like that, but if you're really good, you can just skip taking TNT barrel at all. If you took a little bit of damage, you won't be able to do the skip. It's not a humongous deal.
Yeah.
And it'll be.
I tried going for optimal movement.
Yeah, it's true. It's tough though.
Yeah, it is.
This is one of the more well-hidden coins.
Yeah, it looks like that pit would just take you, all the way to the bottom level, but no, it's just that's where the DK coin is. And he's staying as solo Dixie here to enter the barrels faster as well. And he'll be getting Kitty back as an animal in the next stage, so no time's actually lost.
Okay. We're seeing Perry here again. Perry's going to turn into the second bonus, which is really scary.
Yeah, this bonus is
this is a really scary bonus. If you fail it,
if you fail it, you have to death warp, yeah.
Yep.
Because you actually can't backtrack through the bees.
Also, the time variance in this bonus in particular is quite large because if you get a bunch of green bananas on one side, obviously that's optimal, but if you have to go back and forth a lot, then you lose a lot of time. It's maybe 8 seconds of variance between the best possible, worst possible.
19's good.
Yeah, not too bad. I think I've seen 24, 25 is the best. If you get really...
You can get pretty ridiculous times, yeah.
All right, Boss World 6, Barbarous Barrier, pretty similar to 80%. The first phase has a bit of randomness to it. You want the Lurchins to spawn in a spot where you can just hit them right away. That's kind of a bad spot. It's really the second spawn that matters the most, though.
Yeah.
That one's also kind of bad. Well, that wasn't too bad.
That's all right.
That was all right, yeah.
And for the second phase, you're supposed to use the missile shells to target the lurchins, like they lock onto the on guard, and then you like direct them towards the lurchin barrier. But you can just like get inside of Barbos there,
Well done.
and it's a little bit faster.
And third phase is pretty
Quite a bit
straightforward.
faster.
Yeah, the ideal strat, or not the ideal, the intended strat here is to like be on the bottom and dodge the insane bullet hell there. But you can just like stay up top and just keep hitting him, and it's fine.
Toho bullet hell.
Yeah.
And you get flushed out of World 6.
Literally.
All right.
Going to World 7 Chaos Core. Here's where they put in like all the gimmicks that were really, really, really annoying to play.
The worst gimmicks, yeah.
Yeah, some of them aren't too bad. This first level is probably the most straightforward.
Yeah, this
This is a fun level.
This one
This
can be
level's
pretty
cool,
fun.
yeah.
Conveyor rope clash. The ropes are conveyors, and you just hop on top of them. It's faster than just like gliding over them or anything like that. It just moves you towards where you want to be going.
My heart stopped for a second because I was in any percent mode. I was like, what does he do?
This bonus is actually a lot more annoying than you would think.
Yeah.
Because there's stars hidden in the trees, and it's very easy to like miss them. That was good though.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, this level can be a little bit scary, going between the buzzes and trying to dodge all of them while you're moving faster on the conveyor ropes. But overall, it's not too bad. It's not too different in 103, just a few detours to get the
It's
stuff.
actually like very similar to
Yeah.
Anderson.
The route is
Other
mostly the
levels.
same.
Yeah, like this is the movement you would want to do in 80%, like optimally, but there's a bonus in the way. So like a lot of like new runners will accidentally go on that bonus.
How is anybody supposed to find that?
There's like
There's a
one,
banana.
Yeah, one banana,
Oh.
kind of like as an indication.
The one in Coin Dozer is more hidden, I think. Like a
Yeah, I would
buffer
agree,
to it.
actually, yeah. I don't think there's an indicator for that one.
I'm really excited for Coin Dozer. It's a great level. Great level.
It's the best level in this game, according to Blueberry 26.
That's his favorite, yeah.
Yo, I know it's Josh's favorite level too. My boy Josh RTA in the upcoming
Oh yeah,
Zelda
yeah,
relay,
yeah.
He
He loves
Coin
that
Dozer.
level.
Hi, Josh.
Hi Josh.
Hi, Josh.
It's just hanging out on the rope there to reduce a bit of lag.
That was good.
All right, next level coming up, Creepy Caverns. This is
Yay.
a level with a lot of RNG.
Yeah, if you like randomness, this is the level for you. So the boo barrels, the ghost barrels, which direction they face is random to a certain degree. They will eventually face the right way after a certain number of spawns. So like it can't just keep facing the wrong way forever or anything like that.
So ordinarily, since there's so many barrels in this level, you would want to play it with one Kong, but since we need both Kongs to enter the first bonus,
Never lucky.
Worst possible RNG
we
for that
have to
one.
suck it up.
Awesome.
But he knew he was going to face up left after the first three, yeah. Because that one's guaranteed to do that.
They all have a maximum number of wrong directions before correct direction.
That's correct. And you need 2 Kongs, to enter this bonus for that.
Yeah.
Do a team throw.
So basically, you don't want to take damage on Barbos to carry 2 Kongs up to this point.
Yeah. Anyways, this level's pretty great because there's even RNG in the bonuses with the Ghost Barrel.
Yup.
Doing a 2 team throw strat there. It's like
28?
20 is pretty good, yeah.
That's good.
I mean, the only reason it wasn't optimal is because of the RNG, so.
Yep.
Great execution.
Rest levels, well, up until the end, it's fairly straightforward.
Well, we will be getting a Squitter here in order to access the second bonus. Going to be doing a D-boost.
Faster to do that D-boost and also sets your Kong order
Yeah,
properly.
because you want Dixie for
Yeah,
the second bonus.
Get in a donation here real quick.
Absolutely. We have $5 from Nair, who says,
Nair.
bear in.
Baron.
Baron.
Best of luck to my boy Void on his 103% run. Shout out to Goemon legend Claude and the rest of the couch for providing their excellent commentary.
Thanks, Nyron.
So a bit of a precise gliding here to
Yeah,
make
nice.
that first cycle,
Optimal strat.
or not have to wait on it rather.
All right, he's picking up Kitty again here because he's going to be doing a D-boost at the end of the level, and that will give him Kitty for in front for lightning lookout. This tin steel keg throw is kind of awkward. You have to like throw it
You
at
have
the
to
end of-
delay it a little bit, yeah.
And you don't want the best possible RNG for the final boo barrel because you can't make that select. You want the second possible spawn. And overall, it's pretty good.
Yep. Oh, it was not too bad.
Here's where we skip needing the mirror for the guy to tell us.
Yeah, you're not going
do an
into
infinity
Baffle's
shape
house. You gotta do a figure 8 around the rocks, enter sewer stockpile. Because yeah, ideally you give the mirror to Baffle and he unlocks the clue, but we don't need that.
You guys like the next level?
It's a great level.
I like it.
The most infamous level in this game,
Lightning
Lookout. So recently I found out there is actually a bit of RNG after so many years of thinking there was no RNG in this level, but apparently there's a small amount that dictates where it goes. But for the most part, the positioning of the lightning is dependent on the movement of the Kongs. So you can kind of influence where it's going to be and predict where it's going to be.
Yeah, it's very important to have consistent movement here.
Yeah, and lightning can strike the water, and if you're anywhere in the water, you'll take damage.
Yeah, that's why I stalled a little bit, so that I want to make sure the lightning would strike into that small pond, because I've had that happen to me before.
Yep.
And I would like to keep 2 Kongs up to the DK coin section, because I'm going to do a deboost.
Gonna do a little deboost here.
Faster, yeah.
Yeah, the intended strat is to have the lightning hit the bounty bird or booty bird.
The booty bird. The first one will give RNG.
Ooh. It's a bounty bass and booty bird.
Yeah, I always do those two mixed
So
up.
you're supposed to hit the first bird that gives you a barrel, so that you can hit the second bird, which gives you the tin can, and then I guess you die because you get bad luck.
Yeah, it could have been due to the RNG. Probably was, but yeah.
I think so. I've had that happen to me before, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Most of the time it doesn't happen.
Another mechanic with the lightning is that anytime you take damage or pick up a DK barrel, you stall the lightning for a brief bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of deboosts in this level, so that you stall it both on the damage and on getting the Kong back.
So hopefully we'll see the strat here. Also, just like in Bomb Barrel Brawl, we're going to throw the steel keg. It's going to bounce off the wall. If the coin's not spawned. All right, got the midpoint. Good.
We're good now.
And it bounces off the wall and takes him out. All right. Yeah, so I'd say the second half of the stage is a bit easier than the first half.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be doing a deboost coming up here intentionally to get through the buzzes and entering the second bonus.
Oh.
It's a bit of a tight roll there.
Yeah.
You have to repress Y after the roll finishes.
Yeah.
Which you have a pretty small window for there.
Yeah. This bonus looks pretty scary, but if you jump in a certain way, you can kind of get the lightning to spawn on the right or left side. So it's not actually striking you in the center. So you can just kind of grab the green banana.
The lightning spawn is based on your movement. It tries to predict where you are. So if you just jump back and forth, you kind of keep it in one place.
Yeah, if things could be on the far right or far left. It's good. All right, instant deboost right here. We'll be playing the rest of the level as Dixie. Intentionally pausing there to fix the lightning cycle. It's pretty good to me.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Not too bad. Just got owned.
Got owned, yep.
It was bad luck.
That's fine, though.
All right, here's Coindozer. So all the coins that we took out previously in the run, getting all the DK coins, yeah, they've assembled an army and they're here to take out the Kongs.
They turned pink.
And they turned pink, yeah. So yeah, the way these guys work is kind of weird. Sometimes you jump in them and just push you off anyways.
You want to land on them.
You want to be pretty centered.
Right on top.
Yeah.
If you're a little bit off, then you'll be angled and they'll bump you.
Kind of cut through them and bounce.
And they'll bump you right into a pit, or they chase you and it's really hard to recover.
It's another bonus where some of these stars are hidden in the trees, so they're kind of hard to grab.
This is a level you do not want to play with Kitty.
Yeah. Kitty at Coindozer is not fun.
It's much easier to land centered on them with Dixie's gliding.
It's something.
Cool. So I think the intent strat is to do a team throw off of the coin and the bonus barrel, but optimally you can just glide onto the recoil and bounce on the bonus barrel that way. This is a bonus where green banana prediction can really help you out, because there's only going to be 4 green bananas that spawn on the right side, so you just keep an eye out for those and kind of stick to the left.
It's actually really weird because it buys to the left by a fair bit.
It was 23, that's really good.
Good, yep.
Yeah, like the old strat was just like bounce, go back and forth between them. But if you keep track of how many green bananas spawn, you can optimize your movement.
Nice optimal strat there.
Shouts to Blue.
I did the switch barrel again to change the bazooka shot from regular wooden barrel to steel keg.
Just do a few glides at the end there.
Yep.
They don't
Nice
actually, the coins don't actually come after you if you're right at the very edge. So you can get out pretty safely there.
Poisonous pipeline. So the controls are reversed in this level whenever you're in the poison pot or water. Specifically left and right are reversed. But if you're a speedrunner, it doesn't really matter too much. It's basically just another underwater level. And he'll be going into the first bonus that will give him on guard, and that will make the rest of the first half of the level pretty straightforward. You would get on guard even at 8%, but you would get him from a specific on guard barrel. Here you just go into the bonus and become on guard automatically.
Yeah. And getting on guard normally in that level is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is another bonus that would be hard if you're using like DKC2 on guard or something, but DKC3 on guard has no issues. We'll be doing a full charge here to go fast.
Go fast.
That's what we're doing.
Go fast. Yeah. Not too much to say here. You probably read another donation.
I guess not halfway.
All right, we
Halfway.
have $25 from Namu, who says, one of the few times a year I get to see Void in colors. Sadly, won't be there in person this year, but good luck on the run, and big shout-outs to the DKC community. Void okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, another great shout out to the makeup artist for getting Void all set up to be in color here today. She's doing a fantastic job back there.
Yeah.
Quick Sonic 06 update as well. We are currently 1,300 away, so
fine.
34,706 out of 36,000. So please, if you have not gotten those donations already and you want to see Sonic 06, please get those in.
It doesn't really matter if you take damage there. You would just swap to Kitty here.
But it's scarier.
Yeah, it's squeeze between the Lurchin and...
You don't really lose
pretty
any time
tough.
from it though.
You have enough iframes to get past the 3 vertical lurchins, but the 2 right before the bonus, they kind of have to be careful.
Also, in that bonus, you swam counterclockwise because
Because it's faster.
it is specifically Kitty has to swim to a specific spot in the bonus in order to actually exit the bonus. If you swim counterclockwise, you're closer to that exit spot. All right, it's time for a rematch with Chaos and the final level of World 7, obviously. It's pretty similar to 8%. Well, it's basically identical to 8%.
Basically identical, yeah.
Basically, I didn't.
Technically, K-Rool's speech is different on the North American version, but
Alright, you did it. You beat Chaos.
Yeah.
wow, he did it. I think in the lore of this game, Chaos is supposed to be the big
pot-
bad guy,
yeah.
but there's someone else behind the scenes. You can kind of see him there in the curtain. I won't spoil who it is, but
Ignore the green man behind the curtain.
We can't
we're not even gonna
see
look
your
at
Now we
it.
can
Yeah.
see him, yeah.
We pick the suspense up. Who could it possibly be in a Donkey Kong game?
He's got gloves. This is
see a little bit of green.
No idea.
No, wait. No, wait.
Oh my
big.
God.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, no way.
Yeah. K-Rool's back, scientist now or something. I don't know, but
In this game, he's named Baron Kirulenstein.
yep.
Strat here is hit him in the back with barrels. Gotta pull these things down to make the barrels appear.
Levers.
Yeah, he's got
that.
some propeller thing. Gotta take out the propeller, I guess.
Optimal hit there.
Yeah, hitting K-Rool before he turns around on that cycle saves just a little bit of time because it's more about how many times he bounces. I
Yeah,
think, than
Yeah.
He bounces against the wall 4 times, so if you hit him before you touch the wall, that counts as a perform.
Yeah. After this hit, he's going to be going for a trick called Task K-Rool, where he's going to be doing a somewhat precise glide to grab the lever and get an early barrel cycle. It's a 5-frame window, but it can be kind of tricky.
You got it?
Good.
well done.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 5 seconds to do it like that.
And last phase is pretty straightforward, but I've
Yeah.
been messing it up recently, so...
You can jump too early and just kind of ram into
Yeah.
K-Rool.
Yeah, it's easy to jump at the wrong time.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Nice.
All right. So here we're gonna wait out this cutscene here for it to save the game, and then we will hard reset to skip the
Yeah,
credits.
this entire cutscene is much faster in the North American version, which is one of the main reasons why, again, it's done on the NA version.
I didn't know that.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
is.
like 20-ish seconds.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
So I guess I'll talk a little bit about the RNG manipulation that'll be coming up. So we're gonna do a hard reset here after this cutscene, which is gonna reset the RNG back to its default state. And how it works is basically while you're in the overworld, every few frames it'll advance the RNG. And so with good boat movement, we can get into Krematoa to the first stage at roughly the same time anytime we
Meme cranky, by the way.
And that will ensure that the green banana patterns in that level will be known to Void.
Yeah, unless he
really-
gets a boomer skip.
Yeah. Which is really important because that stage has 3 bonuses, all of which are green bananas.
All right, so you have to reset there because I want to start playing as soon as possible. The game auto saves as soon as the credits start. So, honk.
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 That was a good one.
So before he gets into the first level, he's gonna be attempting a trick called Boomer Skip here. So the gimmick with Krematoa is that all the levels are blocked by these rocks, and Boomer the Bear will charge you the bonus coins to blow up the rocks.
Oh, dang.
I guess I should talk a bit about how the bear skips work and whatnot. So the bear skips were thought to be like tasks only for the longest time, but recently Super Mario Brothers 3 runner by the name of Louis came up with a technique where you just kind of like slide your ring finger and pointer finger on the controller
There's a
to
few
give it the
different ways
input
to do
needed.
it.
Because what you have to do is you have to press B for exactly 1 frame, let go of B for exactly 1 frame, and then just press B again. And that lets you skip the bear.
Shots
So you would,
Yeah.
what the skip does specifically is you walk out before he finishes pressing the button, and that stops the counting down of the bonus coins. So you can actually re-enter his house with more than 25 coins remaining, which is what he charges to open the 5th level. But since we didn't get to skip, we'll have to complete the first 4 stages and beat their bonuses to get up to the 25 coins needed to open the 5th stage.
Yeah, again, so he can pretty much predict the spawns of the green banana bonuses. The first one's like kind of weird because sometimes the first one won't be in the right spot, but the second and third one should always be the same. So you're going to see like hopefully an optimal iteration of this. Also, the intended strategy is to use squawks for this bonus, but using Squitter is much faster, especially if you're RNG manipulating.
Yeah, and doing the manip saves something like 15 seconds in this stage.
Yeah, something like that. You saved like 5 seconds per bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can see how fast he was able to go just because he knew where the green bananas were going to be.
Nice little swag web shot there.
Yep.
Ooh.
I love that shot.
Yeah, now it's time for an escort mission here in Stampede Sprint. So you got to keep Perry alive. Perry is very, very, very important. Like, so even though it's essentially not a scroller, if Perry dies, you have to redo the entire stage because Perry will be turning into the 3rd bonus. But this is the first stage where we have 3 bonuses instead of 2 because it's Krematoa.
Another question for the host. Who's your favorite Animal Buddies guy?
Well, based on how
Winky,
you all have
Winky,
talked about
Winky.
him, based on the chat, I'm thinking
Technical damage
Winky.
boost.
Most
Okay,
likely.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
I
No peer pressure or anything. I just got that feel from y'all on the couch too.
Totally unbiased, like uninfluenced answer. I like it.
Yeah, that last section right there with the red buzzer is very mean if you don't know he's coming up because typically Perry will just die on him if you don't know to jump.
You actually don't have to jump over any of the green bees, only the red ones.
This would be another bonus where the RNG is fully predicted.
This is actually a really scary bonus if you don't know,
Yeah.
because there are 4 bananas that'll spawn on top of the bee, and those ones in particular are bad because if Perry gets hit by the bee, you fail the bonus immediately. And you have to replay the entire stage. There's no halfway.
24?
Awesome.
Yeah, without the manip, like 18 is a good time, so it's
Yeah.
a lot of time.
Very nice. Stampede Sprint's like a big source of potential time loss just because it is an auto-scroller. The rest of the levels hopefully won't be that bad. Coming up is Crisscross Cliffs, my favorite level in the entire game because it features quite a few zips. Void won't be going for all of them, but similar to the team throw interruption zips we saw earlier on in Ripsaw Rage and all that, you can actually throw Dixie into a steel keg and manipulate the camera so that you get zipped up. You kind of like chain those. Kind of chain those zips together. Also, we've talked about this bonus. This is the most prominent use of the Crying Dixie tech. Hard bonus, like right here. Yeah.
This is the most broken stage in the run. You can zip everywhere. You can do these team throws, which she'll be doing shortly.
This level is actually a big reason why we're playing on you.
So the
Yeah,
gimmick
like
is,
they fixed like pretty much everything Japanese version. You can't do the zips in the stage. You can't do skips like that.
You can't do anything fun, basically.
the gimmick is that you have these red bees that block the barrels that you used to climb, and you're supposed to switch them to TNT in order to kill the bee to then progress. But it's not coded properly. You can just team throw past it, and the barrels spawn again.
Yeah. So this will be the first that the boy will be going for.
Yeet.
Nice.
Oh
Yeet.
boy.
This is another fairly well hidden DK coin, I think.
Nice, very nice team throw past them. Again, you can be doing a lot more zips than Void is showing off, but they really don't save that much. Like
Basically, almost every section you can zip.
yeah. Second bonus is not easy either. He's probably going for the optimal strat where you like hold right after being the second knick-knack.
Oh,
Try and like bounce off. And sometimes that happens.
it's really bad to fall. You climb really slowly in this bonus for some reason.
There you go.
Yeah, the
Lucky 13.
hitbox of the knickknacks can be a bit cruel sometimes, so better be safe there to take damage.
Yeah,
And there he had to.
Yeah, I have to go to the right to spawn the tin cans.
Yeah, because like after you beat the second bonus, like they're just not even firing anymore, so you kind of have to go to the right. Oh,
Final zip here.
well, we'll see it.
Somehow just barely missed it.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeet.
Awesome.
That B-skip in particular, where you team throw past it, is more difficult than the other ones.
Yeah.
So this zip's actually really useful.
All right, Tyrant Twin Tussle featuring a unique enemy called the Cuffin Cloud.
Cuffin Cloud.
Yes. Make a very cool noise when they're defeated by Squitter. And we're going to be getting Squitter mostly to access the DK coin, but listen to the sound effect. So good.
Honk.
So good. Yeah, you need the
It's
Squitter.
not actually Web Lotto.
Web Lotto.
No, it's not. So you did it
Web
properly.
Lotto.
Yeah, you're supposed to create a bridge of web platforms there to get the steel keg to hit the coin. And also you have Squitter for this bonus, which is quite nice because you can take out the only opposition in this bonus because you have a projectile.
14. It's decent.
And he's going to be doing one last final web shot here to take off the Cuffin Clouds.
So I do one, but it dispatches both of them.
Yeah, because they're stacked when they're off screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it hits one.
Right squeeze.
Oh, I see they're just both together, yeah. It hits them before they're on screen.
So deboost here because it's faster, and once again, it fixes my Kong order.
Yeah, and you want Dixie for sure for this next bonus so you can glide over the enemies.
Nice 30. So here, he's gonna move very slightly to the left. It's
No,
probably-
actually, I just have to be neutral.
You can either go neutral or face left, but you don't want to be holding right, otherwise you'll spawn the Cuffin Clouds early and then they'll be on a bad cycle and you'll die.
Yeah.
All right, this is the jump, right?
This is it. Got him.
Oh man.
Easy trick.
Awesome.
So you really don't want to take damage there. It doesn't look too bad, but you have to use the Crying Dixie tech for this bonus in order to occupy one of the 3 spawns.
Yeah, you lose a lot of time
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You can lose up to like 20 seconds, depending on the RNG.
Basically, having Dixie in this bonus makes it playable.
Yeah, you only have to worry about the right side and middle spawns.
Yeah. There you go, pretty standard.
Yeah, you can get a 37 if you get like insane RNG,
Yeah.
but not bad, not bad.
That's good.
It's good. All right.
Coming up is Swoopy Salvo. This is definitely one of the hardest levels in
Arguably
the
the
run.
hardest level.
Yeah, arguably.
It doesn't look that bad. It's just Swoopies coming at you, but there's so many of them, man. They spawn infinitely, and it's really hard to not
And
get
the
hit.
zips make it even
Yes,
harder.
there's also 2 zips in this level. So yeah, this is half squawks, half Kong. This is the squawk
Whoa.
half.
Oh, and a...
NAM, dude.
I'll make the next section
Pretty interesting,
scary.
yeah.
Gonna have to game hard. So here you're...
Makes that bonus slower, too. If I had both Kongs
This
still, I could
bonus
team
is
throw from this swoopy that I'm on
unbearable.
right now, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't save too much, but...
Yeah, like a second or 2.
All right. Well, good luck with this.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of swoopies coming at you. Normally you have 2 Kongs here so you can take a hit, but it's
You
not
line
that
up
bad.
right against the edge of the hole, you can just go straight up. Nice little trick there.
Nice.
Good.
All right.
I think we're in the clear.
Yeah, worst is over. That shot on the swoopy as he's coming right at you is so scary, but he's able to do it no problem.
This is another scary bonus.
The final green banana bonus of the run. I think there's 3 in the left spawn here. Pretty good RNG. Ooh, 29.
29.
That's really good.
Awesome.
I've never had a 29 before, so marathon luck. Okay.
Yeah, take it a bit easy. Normally you're supposed to have Kitty there, and it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
But
Also not gonna get owned by that guy.
Yeah.
Or this guy. All right.
so now he's got the midpoint, doesn't have to worry too much. He's got both Kongs back. He's going to be switching to Kitty shortly
Second
here.
half of the level is not as hard.
Yeah.
But the zips are there. So,
Zips are there, yeah. All right.
Oh,
Oh,
robbed.
interesting.
Robbed a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Robbed again?
Void Rob.
There we go. Oh?
I'm really surprised that one didn't work.
I can't yeet.
All right, this is just Void Command at this point.
Come on.
Come on.
It's probably because of your camera, if I really had to guess, but who knows.
Oh.
Yeah, like
I-
go to the right.
Actually, I think you're right.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
That was too early.
yeah. There we go.
try.
There we go.
Yeet. Bit scared to enter
So
this
that
bonus.
is like maybe like what, 3 seconds or something?
Final bonus
No,
of
it
the run
saves
right
like
here.
40, and he definitely still saved time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you're
I
right. Excuse me,
still
excuse me.
save time, yeah.
Hard
Final-
bonus here, by the way.
Final bonus.
This is the
really,
final
really
bonus in the game. That's what they went with. I don't know like why Rare decided to make that the final bonus, or you just team throw Dixie.
Yeah.
Maybe like, that was their way of saying like, hey, you could have done this entire time to cheat some of the bonuses. Alright. One more zip coming up after this. It's going to be team throwing here to skip a few swoopies. This one, if you don't get it, you usually just take damage. So
That,
Yeah,
that was
as,
not
as
gonna work.
evidence.
that setup was bad. Oh,
Ooh.
all right. Nope.
Oh,
You actually have to like jump on like right as he's spawning to
Yeah.
make it up there.
All right. We're chilling. We're
fine.
chilling. Okay, there we
there
go.
we got it.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right. Now we're gonna head back to Boomer to open up the last level here.
Yeah, he can go for the bear skip here. It won't save nearly as much time as the first one would, but
Fit in a couple donations here probably.
All right, sounds good. We have $25 from Hurry Meteor that says shoutouts to Void for this amazing run of one of my favorite games ever, Rollin' Deep.
Rolling deep.
We have $100 from the Care Bear who says, I love Donkey Kong Country 3. This game was my jam back in the
Ooh,
day.
nice.
Got it.
Awesome.
I am an oncology nurse and I see my patients and their families going through really tough times. Just doing my part to help end cancer and take care of those who have it until we do. Thank you very much for your donation.
all right. Time for the final non-boss level of the run. This is Rocket Rush. Very unique level. We're not Kong nor Animal. We are the Rocket Kong.
I'm sure a lot of you have really bad memories of this from childhood.
Yeah, so you can use either the D-pad or LNR to control the rocket here. It doesn't really matter. Some people just use LNR, some people use both.
It's easier with LNR because it's not backwards.
Yeah, I agree.
Here on the descent, he's just trying to not land on top of the beast. If he does, it'll make the bottom burner go, and that'll slow him down.
Yeah, and also it might bounce him into the cliffs and the rocket barrel will just explode. Yeah, you can't actually take normal damage. It's either instant death or nothing.
So
Also, this level was changed a lot on the GBA version.
Also, fun fact, on the North American version, there is no G letter in this level.
It's true. Wow. Yeah, on GBA, this is like a completely different level. This is like a true epic
Kaizo,
final.
yeah.
Yeah. But on
Last,
Super Nintendo, it's not too
move
bad.
here.
Bonk
Precise,
Bonkless,
but not
nice.
bonk.
Ow,
Nice.
well done.
So we're gonna do the Keggin bind here again.
This is the
That's Rocket Rush.
second to last DK coin of the run.
Yeah, that was a good Rocket Rush.
Yeah, that was.
So because I got Boomer skip earlier, Boomer is gonna have a bit of an issue here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This looks really cool. Sadly, because he didn't get the first boomer skip, he can't go for the third boomer skip here because if you deposit all your cogs at once here, you can go for the third boomer skip where you just like skip this entire long sequence here and just leave immediately.
Yeah.
You can pretty much go even further beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably
That-
fit in a quick donation, I think.
Sky, do we have a donation?
Absolutely, we do. We have $10 from Jesse Creative, who says, thank you for running one of the first games I ever completed, 103%. Thank you for 10 years of awesome games and for fielding all of these comments and donations. Keep rolling deep.
Rolling deep.
Rolling deep.
All right, this is Nautilus, the second K roll battle. So for most of the fight here, we're going to be waiting for the suction in the top to start going, and you can throw the barrel into it, and it'll spit it down on top and in the back there to hit his propeller.
Yeah, this whole fight's like kind of weird. Like, sound effects don't like work correctly.
Yeah.
It's just kind of strange overall, especially for the final boss fight. But
His
it is
hitbox
what
is
it
a little bit different here than the other fight. You have to hit the propeller specifically.
And he'll be
Or I guess
going
the-
for a quick hit where you just want to hit K-Rool like immediately without waiting for him to like go all the way to the right and all the way to the left. That was the first
Got
quick
it.
hit. Very good. And the second quick hit is going to be dependent on how well he does this hit, because if K-Rool is not in the right spot, he can't even go for the next one.
Yep.
That should be good.
Yeah, I have a pretty good visual cue. It's like right after he's done turning around, like his turnaround animation.
Nice.
Yeah,
Got it.
nice.
All right. So for the second phase, the gimmick is that the steel keg can absorb the electricity. So you want to place the keg down, it absorbs the electricity, and then you pick the keg up and take out K-Rool. There is a glitch on the North American version where if you pause the game, the electricity just like goes right through you. Unfortunately, it's slower for the speedrun.
You can also use that little needle at the top, which indicates which direction or which side the lightning will, or the electricity will come from.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, this fight's like really awkward. Like, it throws in. If you think it's bad with Kitty, you should try doing this with Dixie. Like, this Dixie's not meant to do this boss fight.
Oh no.
Like, if you lose Kitty in this fight early, it's probably much faster just to die on purpose and get Kitty
Final
back.
hit here. He's going
Nice.
to sack Dixie.
Oh.
It's fine. They have both Kongs for the ending.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Optimally, you want to lose one of your Kongs there. It doesn't really matter which one.
It makes overall movement faster.
Yeah. Because
we have-
every time you...
Back to the beach.
Do we have time for one more quick donation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a $10,000 donation from the Yeti.
Oh, yeah.
And they say, hey all, Yeti here. This DKC run is too wild. Want to show some love for our favorite animal buddy, Honk the Goose. Honk.
Honk.
Honk. You can we get some honking right now? Thank you for the honking.
Awesome.
I almost forgot. Thanks for
So
reminding
here he's
me.
going to lose a little bit on overworld movement. When you like move past a level with both Kongs, you have to wait for the second one to catch up to the first one. So you lose about like something like 8 or 10 frames every
Another
step.
potential bear skip coming up here. This one would save 8 seconds. Oh, wow.
Wow,
Nice.
well done.
Very nice. Again, that's really hard. It was thought to be task only for the longest time until the new method was found. All right, now we're turning in our turbo ski for some fine honking. Fortunately, the final vehicle cannot honk, which brings me great sadness. But final vehicle is necessary to get all the remaining banana birds and get the true ending of the game. And you can only access this if you get all the DK coins. And Funky gives us the legendary Le Funky Copter.
Le Funky Copter.
Yes, aka the gyrocopter. So now we're just gonna be going around and doing all the banana bird coves, some of which obviously you can't even access without the gyrocopter, which is why you need them. And Void's gonna be getting his tech out.
Attack, yeah.
5 of them here.
Yeah, so the codes are gonna start getting pretty long here, so he's gonna be writing down the inputs.
Yeah, there's going to be 3 7-input ones, 2 8-inputs, and the last one will be 9 inputs.
Yeah, the 9-input cave is like the true final boss of this game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it like 12 inputs or something on GBA?
Yeah, it's pretty
13,
ridiculous.
I think.
I think it's
13?
even 14.
Jesus.
I remember Lumo doing it.
Yeah, I think it was mentioned earlier, but the amount of inputs is actually dependent on how many banana birds you have at the moment. Like when I was doing some testing for this game, I used a cheat code to give myself like 255 banana birds, and like it was like something like 100 input cove or something.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
So we actually routed it a little bit to take advantage of that. We go to Barnacle, who gives us a banana bird, and that's actually going to take the place of one of the 7-input caves.
Yeah, there is like no upper limits, but fortunately there's only 15 banana birds you can have normally. Probably have time for another
Yeah, you
donation.
can go ahead on donations.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, sounds good. $25 from Demacha Main that says, longtime watcher, first time donator. I grew up watching my older sister play DKC3, so seeing a runner like Void destroy it is simply amazing. Good luck on the run, and to all other runners, this GDQ.
Thank you.
Akechi donates $20 saying, good luck on the run, Void, looking nice so far. Also, I guess Sonic rolls Steve too. Put my money on the Sonic 06 bonus game. Thanks for all the work behind the scenes. Disgruntled donates $10 saying, a quick tenor and shout out to Void. Thanks for making my workday more bearable.
You're welcome.
Bearable.
These puns.
Bears.
Thank goodness it's late in the run, otherwise I'm going to be getting a ton of bear puns here.
Coming up is the optimal flower grab. This used to be a lot harder when the overworld movement was different. Where you fly with the flower, and you enter
Here's
the
another
house.
bear skip we can do.
Last bear skip in the
This
run.
one saves about 10 seconds.
Yes.
It's a bit weird due to a lag frame. You would actually get
Didn't
forced
get
to
it.
re-enter.
Yeah, so what would happen is you would exit, and then like it's forced to enter because of like the way the gyrocopter works or something. And then it just leaves immediately upon re-entering.
So here we're going to be given the bowling ball to Bazooka, and he'll fire it out of the cannon along with the Kongs.
Bazooka, one of the few remaining veterans of the Crimean War.
Yeah, look at his mustache, dude. It's glorious.
What was your power ranking of the bears again, Claude? Like, I thought Bazooka was like second favorite for you.
I think it was first, actually. His mustache is just too ridiculous.
Yeah.
A lot of,
I gotta
power.
agree with that.
Also a big fan of Baloo the bear.
Baloo the bear.
There you go, final boss down.
We're done.
Awesome.
And now we just pop into Wrinkly's cave, and
Yeah, so he's guaranteed to have 103 as long as this next cutscene starts, because there's no way to get all the banana birds without actually getting all the bonus coins and all the DK coins, etc. And so the cutscene started, which means he has 103. So time will be coming up shortly. It'll be on the Fade to Black after this next cutscene with the banana bird queen. We've rescued all her children.
this cutscene makes no sense, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know
They
what we're
will
talking about.
imprison this
The
bird behind
banana
a wall.
queen.
The lore
Doesn't make
behind
sense,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong is intricate and, you know, very, very in-depth.
Yeah.
All right, so time's coming up.
Time. Insane run.
Wow.
A truly
Insane
insane
run.
run.
Sub 2.
So now we get the amazing true ending sequence where the Kongs ride the Banana Bird Queen, chase around K. Rool in a hovercraft for some reason, I guess, and eventually K. Rool gives up, and that's it. Look at it. It's glorious.
Look at him go,
Fantastic.
yeah.
He's got some good juice.
This is how they decide to end the trilogy.
His hoverboat runs out of gas or something.
Body.
Good aim.
Good
Not an A aim.
And yeah.
That's
That's
DKC3?
the
That's
ending.
103%. So.
Very nice run, though, yeah.
Yeah,
Great
that's
job.
good. Do I have some time actually to show off a glitch?
It'll be like super fast, maybe like 2 minutes
Yeah.
or so. Just do it anyways.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's 103, by the way.
Honk.
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 Where am I? Okay.
Yeah, so we didn't talk about this too much, but he's going to be showing off some cool tech in Rocket Rush. Definitely not useful for the speedrun, that's for sure, but
Yeah.
I won't spoil it too much. We'll
Yeah.
explain it after it happens.
It's pretty interesting. Something worth
We're gonna
noting.
take damage somewhere
Something
first.
worth noting about Krematoa is after you unlock Nautilus, it gets like all the levels
You have
get
to take damage
they get tainted
Yeah.
red. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
So yeah, he'll be taking damage here, and then he'll be getting Kong Barrel and then swapping. And then he'll be doing all of Rocket Rush again.
Yeah. Hope you guys like that level.
Yeah. I like that level.
Then after Rocket Rush, there'll be a special surprise, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't really like the palette that Krematoa has once you've beaten it. like the red background.
Not
Yeah.
too different in this level, but
I'm just used to it at this point, I guess, because I always practice on a completed file.
Yep. This has got a good jam.
The Rock Rush, by the way, is the only level that does not contain any bonuses whatsoever, because obviously in order to get to it, you have to give the Boomer all your bear coins. So yeah, the secret tech will hopefully be coming up right after the ascent is completed.
What if it doesn't work? It's gonna be embarrassing.
That would be so
It'll
pretty.
work.
Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Bonk this again. Nice.
Long class.
all right, get ready.
Nice.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
got it. So he wronged warp to this, which is a glitched level. It doesn't normally look this bad with the Krematoa palette. It looks like really
Yeah.
crazy.
This is actually the 1-2 level layout, but without any sprites.
Yeah, like nothing works correctly. There's like no collision on anything. There's no
Can't really get
enemies.
past this
Yeah,
point
this
here.
rope. Yeah, you can grab this rope. Can be this level. You're trapped. This is hell.
This is
You're
this is
completely
hell.
soft lock here if you do that before completing Rocket Rush, or even after.
Yep. There's no escape. This is Kitty and Dixie's home forever now.
Yep. Nice run.
Nice run, though.
run.
That was 103.
But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys like Donkey, check out the wiki, dkcspeedruns.com. Join the Discord. We like to have fun there. And yeah, keep on donating, keep on rolling deep, and shouts to RPC.
Chef, how is the RPs? Also, one thing I want to mention is that the task for this category is like a decade old now, and it's also for 105. So, does anyone that really likes this game, likes tasking, please make an updated 103 task, because that would be so cool. It'll make the 149 happen, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All right, that was Void rolling out. Let's hear it one more time for Void and the awesome commentary from the couch. Awesome job, everyone. All right, time for a couple quick donations here. We have $5 from 7255 that says, come on, everyone, we can get this Sonic 06 run. Speaking of Sonic 06, we are getting very close to unlocking the Sonic the Hedgehog 06 run. $35,214 out of $36,000. So about $800 left. Please get those donations in if you would like to see that run. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Good afternoon again, friends. Hello, my name is Listar, and I'll be your host for the upcoming Sonic Block. Yeah, super excited, right? I mean, what better way to go fast than gotta go fast? I think that's how that works. Listen, all right, Sega does. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. What do you mean? What do you mean the next run is on a Nintendo console? What are you talking about? Anyway, so next up is Sonic Colors with Critical Sid. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Before we do move on to the next run, we do have an interview coming up with the Prevent Cancer Foundation. While we wait.
Hello, I am Kung Fu Fruit Cup back here. I am with Nimi, a professor at Duke University, working to prevent cancers. So it's great that she's also working with the Prevent Cancer Foundation. How are you today?
Good.
Good. It's great to meet you and to get to talk to you for a bit.
Yeah.
So I know that you have been helping to provide, we're working with women around the world and are fascinated with cervical cancer and how to provide help and healthcare and things for that. Do you want to go into a bit about your work with women?
Yeah. So just to just give some numbers, there are more than 1 billion women globally who have no access to basic sexual and reproductive care. And that's unacceptable. And cervical cancer is one disease that exemplifies this crisis. So what we're really trying to do is figure out how to solve the problem to prevent cervical cancer. And let me remind you, it's the one cancer that we can completely prevent. We can make it zero, and yet 500,000 women die every year.
Wow.
And what we want to do is figure out how to solve that problem so that when we get more cancer cures and we figure out how to solve other cancers, we've set up the scaffold to actually make a difference to people with the solutions that they can access.
So you're working to make sure that women not only know that this is a treatable thing, that we already have answers for this, we have treatments for this, but to be able to provide those treatments as well. I think that's fantastic. That it also kind of branches outside of that and would be like you said, like a scaffold, like base work for other things that we deal with and suffer with. I think that's fantastic. And I know that leads you specifically into your work in Peru with women there. I've heard the amazing term Hope Ladies. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we actually work in more than 8 countries. But I would say right now we're prioritizing Peru because we want to show this work. So let me just take a step back. So when a person here in the US goes to the primary care physician, they might get screened for cancer. And then if something suspicious shows up, they might go to another clinic to get a diagnosis. And then again, if they need treatment. And so if you have transportation, you have insurance, you've got all those good things, you can do all of those steps and benefit from it. But if you live far away from a hospital, if you don't have insurance, all of a sudden, you can't get the care you need. And what happens is you end up going to the hospital when you have cancer. I'm using the hypothetical you. And what we want to do is prevent that by innovating on technologies that can be brought to people. They're as good as the ones in the hospital, but they can be accessible in the community. They can be accessible for people to use themselves. So you might ask, well, if you can't get them to the hospital, how are you going to get these technologies to people? And so we're working in Peru to create a social franchise model. We ask housewives in slum communities who are called Hope Ladies. This is actually the work of my collaborator in Peru, who's the former health minister. And she's essentially empowering these Hope Ladies to go door to door and hand out these tests that women can take, because if a woman is screened, there's a really good chance that we can catch her cancer and cure it. And the idea is that these Hope Ladies get a little bit of that money, so they're incented to keep continuing to distribute these technologies. So we want to put the tools, the solutions in the hands of people that women can relate to, and then help them essentially spread those tools into their community through a combination of education, empowerment, and of course, distribution of the tests that women need to essentially care for themselves.
So have you gotten to a point where you think you've seen some beneficial results happening down in Peru, or any kind of stories or anything you'd want to tell?
You know, we're in the midst of doing this, but I will tell you one thing. So what we have done, and I'll talk about one technology, since we're all technologists here.
Right.
I don't know how many of you know about this, but for women in the audience, you know, the mainstay of a gynecology exam, a pelvic exam, is a metal instrument called the speculum. And a little bit of trivia, it was invented 200 years ago in the American South, and it was, let me just say, a really horrendous device for many people, and sometimes women fear the exam and don't go get care. And my students and I were thinking, why are we still working with a 200-year-old technology when we've gone all the way from main stations in centralized places to, you know, Apple Watches? Like, what's going on? Why does healthcare technology take forever to change? And so my students essentially came up with this really cool idea where we can completely take the discomfort out of an exam by making it uber comfortable and then giving women the power to use it.
That's fantastic.
And so that's an example of how we're using innovation and technology to change the way we actually implement healthcare.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Speaking as a fellow woman, I definitely respect that and appreciate that. Just kind of making it a more comfortable and accessible process is a really, really beneficial thing. So I think that's really great. And so when it comes to your work, like you can so easily tell how passionate that you are about all of this and how hard you've been working. And even just talking to her for a few minutes before this interview, I could just see all this like wonderful energy radiating from her. And I just want to know a bit more like about your kind of like passion and like how you got into this, and then, you know, your relation to the PCF, and then Games Done Quick as well.
Wow. Okay. Let me unpack that. So the first question is how I got into it.
Yeah, if there's a little something.
Yeah, I know. I have to say, I love solving problems. I love tinkering. I love trying to figure out how to get things done fast, how to get it done efficiently, and how I can make something unique, something that, you know, is me. And I think as an engineer, I think of myself as an artist, right? You could have a blank canvas, and what you create is yours. Now, if it can save lives, that's even better. And so I'm also passionate about women's health because I come from a country where there are great disparities, and access to healthcare is nowhere near what, you know, we can get here. And so when you experience both worlds, you kind of ask yourself, why isn't the world equitable? Why can't everybody have health care? Why are we spending so much money and yet not saving people's lives from preventable cancers? What does that mean for the ones that, you know, need to be treated? How are we going to get care to those people if we can't even do the basic stuff? So it's both passion for making the world a better place for everyone, and also this idea that it can be fun, it can be intellectually challenging, it can be like gaming.
Right.
You don't have to like sacrifice fun to make a difference, and you can do them at the same time. And so that's what really sort of gets me up every day. And of course, I have to say the third thing is working with young people, just like yourselves, being able to work with people that aren't afraid, that are sort of invincible, right? Because they're young and they feel like they can do anything. So why not do this thing? So that's the basic idea.
Yeah, so that makes me think, like, and I know you said you were asked before, but for the audience, would you consider yourself a gamer?
Yeah, I do gaming every day. No, it's a little bit of a lie. Not the kind of gaming that you do. I mean, I am in front of computers, so it's digital. And I'm telling you, half the time I'm trying to solve puzzles. You know, I often tell my students, like, we have all the pieces of the puzzle, but I can't see the picture. I know what the picture should look like, but I can't see it. And we're always optimizing to be faster, to be better, and to also have impact. So I would say we're gaming. Of course, I also play a little bit of chess and other stuff, but really, I think we're all gamers, and I think we all benefit from gaming.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. We're all working hard to be fast and efficient and make things work and make things
And
happen.
build up our brains.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Yeah, that is absolutely the thing. Well, I very much appreciate talking to you. Thank you so much for letting us know more about what you do and how you've been working with the PCF. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to GDQ. I mean, it's amazing that the support that Prevent Cancer gets. And I also want to thank Prevent Cancer because, you know, we take risks when we try to change the way, you know, things are done. And to be able to get supported by a foundation that, you know, is willing to take risks and support this kind of work, we're eternally grateful to both of you.
Well, I know that we're all happy to help. So thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. We are coming up next with the Sonic Colors Run. Yes?
Thank you. Have fun.
Thanks so much, everyone.
I have some good news for you, friends. You all ready? The Sonic 06 run has been met. Before we even get to the Sonic block, that's how fast we are. So are you all ready to play video games in a manner that Sonic would appreciate? Yeah, we're gonna go at an adequate speed. No, we're going fast, right? Yeah. We'll be right back with the Sonic Colors Run, starting off the Sonic block. Before we get there, a few donations. We have $200 from Misfit PM. I need Sonic 06 to happen. I have good news for you, friend. We have $100 from Mute Key. Attention, would the owner of a white hover car shaped like an egg please report to the front desk? Your vehicle has been broken into. Again, would the owner of a white hover car shaped like an egg... Hey, wait a minute. We have $50 from Emma Z.